It feels weird not having another person to confirm, like, the going live with.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
I had a question for you, Chris, by the way.
Yes.
The pyromancy, it says I can do the heat exhaustion. Is that actual exhaustion with an extra effect, or is it just the extra effect?
The heat exhaustion.
Yeah, because I've got the one which is basically, I've got the new fire melee attacks that have the, if they fail a con save, they apply a level of heat exhaustion, up to a max of 5, which applies a -1 cumulative penalty to their d20 rolls and spellcasting DCs. Is that in addition to the effects of exhaustion normally, or is it a special, not actually exhaustion thing?
Oh, it's a special, not actually exhaustion thing.
Because I literally had to read through it and I went, holy crap. Like, I can put 5 levels of exhaustion on things potentially with punches? That's insane.
Yeah, that's a bit OP, you know?
Yeah, I thought, I wanted to check before I misinterpreted that one.
And exhaustion, 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 and that's all my free ones, so enjoy.
Yeah, it's like, it's not 6 level exhaustion, so I can't just go 5 unlucky rolls for the enemy and it's dead.
Okay.
But, yeah, wanted to check. It's still good. It's still very good. Means I can beat up spellcasters if they're got a lot of health, essentially. Because lowering their spell DCs is really nice.
No stream today. Unfortunately, I don't have any of that set up anyway. So I have no idea how to actually integrate the Discord chat because I don't normally need it for personal streams. Just gotta get back into that at some point.
With how my setup is, it literally just puts all desktop audio through it. So it's automatically doing the Discord as it would any music I put on or any videos I put on. Or if I'm actually just got the gameplay. I just have all the audio going through one. It's just a way you can set it up.
Yeah, I might do that in the future. For situations like this. But to be fair, I'm pretty sure most of the people who watch the stream are in this chat right now anyway. So
yeah, Sheepman's there. Hey, Sheepman.
Go watch Wolfie's stream if somehow you're on Wolfie's stream and like, where's the Alterra one? We don't have it. Just keep watching it, Wolfie's. There you go. Give him the views.
Yay, it's appreciated.
Only for this week.
No, watch it every week. Watch it on both
again.
every week.
Never again.
But yeah, we don't have the person who is normally streaming here this week, so you guys have got to put up with my not as pretty setup, but
And I don't even have a...
because everyone else forgot that we didn't have them there, I think. And so we've
I
had
wasn't sure. Well,
I entirely forgot.
Yep.
for me, it was, to be honest, I wasn't even sure I was going to be well enough to play the day.
Yeah.
Because you can hear me now. Sound rough.
Fair.
Yeah, we have.
I don't know. It's kind of a nice gravelly voice. I like it.
It's Gravel Bob.
I don't
Yeah.
want to keep Gravel Bob.
To be fair, it sounds like brew beer at the end of a weekend, usually. Genuine. This is Monday brew beer that you're all being subjected to here.
Health pool.
Yeah. My health bill is definitely low by the end of LARP. Especially Kinsey.
Zomi and Gwen sharing more than the health pool.
Yeah. Oh, and as everyone else might have noticed, yeah, we don't have a fuck you this week, essentially.
Yeah. Usually the one hosting.
No, essentially, but we don't.
No, it's essentially, we have everyone else here.
Yeah.
I'm assuming Point's not going to run off to do whatever other thing they talked about. I'm assuming that's happening tomorrow. So
It's happening on Sunday instead.
Ah, fair enough. You've got plenty of time.
So they usually do them Fridays and Sundays, but this weekend they're just doing it Sunday. So
No, fair enough.
So I can be here.
Yeah.
Yay!
Also, I had just noticed when I logged in to Roll20 today that our quest list has changed.
It's gone down quite a lot.
We've freed up a lot of space.
Yeah.
Couple of spaces, yeah.
We've got to escort the Firestar into orbit. Then we've got a lot of other quests that I've picked. Mostly that I've picked up, weirdly enough. Has anyone
Yeah,
else got
very
any
weird.
side quests?
In outer space.
I still want to go and see Doctor Doom Inspire, and there's the big side quest.
Yeah.
Apart from that,
Wait, which one's the big side quest?
the one where I was given a
Yeah,
map
I know.
of like 6 people across the entire universe.
Yeah, the long form quest.
Yes,
Yeah, Alvina's are the more
the
short.
star map.
Yeah, the space map
Ah, yeah.
one. Alvina's is the more long-term but shorter long-term quests.
Yeah.
Apart from one. One is the very long-term quest. Well, actually, there's several.
Dragon.
No,
Oh.
eat God, eat different God, eat other God, eat elemental lord. That one.
Yeah,
There's
it's only
more than
short term
one,
if you
not
Yeah. The short-term
fast.
The short-term ones are beat up Oni King and save Imix's daughter. Those are the short-term.
Save / adopt Imix's daughter.
Remember what happened the last time we went to see somebody's sibling? Child, sorry.
Hey, Imix's daughter was really nice.
Yeah, I'm talking about Damien.
Yeah, but this one's
Damien's cool.
Like, we
His
went to go
friends
see
less so.
Damien
and look
is
at the shit that happened.
not. Look, Damien's cool, irresponsible, but cool.
Like, yeah, now that we've got to know him, but at
We've
the time,
barely spoke. I think I've had the most words with him.
Are you saying he's a teenage mutant ninja?
no, I wasn't even thinking.
Teenage
that.
Mutant Ninja human? He's human, right?
Yes.
Well, potential human.
As far as I'm aware, he's human.
Teenage mutant
Oh,
ninja
As
dark
far as
side.
we, yeah, as far as we
Teenage
know.
Mutant Ninja Dark Side.
As far as the DM is aware, they're a human.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
Hero in the shell suit.
there we go.
I still fully believe they're a clone of Darkseid,
It's
just younger.
it's genuinely possible. They also could just be his kid.
Yeah, they could just be a child. Yeah.
In all honesty, it could
Child.
be a teenager. How
His
old are they? They're like
child.
18, right? They're about 18-ish.
No, they're in like their early 20s.
Oh, fair enough.
Okay.
Yeah.
Come on, Jones. Tell us your backstory.
I forgot Gwent's wide at the moment.
Yes.
Also, yeah, fuck you's a bird at the moment. Is he just looting? That's exactly what fuck you's doing this session, isn't it?
Yeah.
He did ferry us, well, most of us over.
Yeah.
Yeah, now they're
I
just
think Alvina jumped.
ferrying a bunch of things back
Into his
to wherever
pockets.
their loot trunk is.
It's a bag of holding.
Yeah.
Let's-
The lockers.
Let's get started, shall we? Where were we? Who knows? You guys can tell me. The DMs forgotten what was going on. Alvina, start us off. What happened last 2 weeks ago?
Howdy! We essentially were experimenting with fuck yous, can't be stolen from power, went into a dungeon, and, turns out Jones is Elysium. And he's, knew all these people who are now unfortunately dead. Also, I gained
Like you knew them.
I gained level extra pyromancy. By jumping into a pool of lava because I'm sane. I listened to the intrusive thoughts and got superpowers, so yay.
Don't mimic this at home, kids.
Don't do this at home! It was also very funny. Someone actually said, like, in a different game they were playing, they were telling me what happened. They had intrusive thoughts that were telling them to jump into the lava, which would have given them superpowers as well. They didn't listen. So
Yeah.
it seems I'm doing the right bit.
Cowards.
So please listen.
Don't listen. Don't listen if it tells you to jump into lava.
Coward. Dr. Zormir.
Hi. Remembering last week? Yeah, that might be a problem.
You almost... It wasn't last week, it was the week before.
It was 2 weeks ago. Yeah.
But
That's
even
the
with
problem.
that, last weekend killed me, so we're finding out Jones's backstory. That's as much as I can remember right now. Off
Yeah, it's fair.
the top of my head.
Oh, also big fish tank.
Yep. Emotional
Thank you,
backstory.
Something in it.
Emotional backstory.
Emotional backstory. All right.
Therapy
Gwent.
sessions needed.
All I can remember is we came in here for some God knows reasons, and really, kids at home, if you want to jump into lava, go ahead. Enjoy it. Don't listen to these people. Dive in. Face forward, eyes wide, enjoy your life.
Here at
Limited
Alterra, we do not condone.
Yeah, here on my
Jumping
Twitch
lava.
stream, I definitely do not
Yeah, so
condone
we're
jumping in
Alterra,
lava.
yeah.
We're not on Alterra this week.
This
we're
is
on-
on saying it because we're only on Wolfie.
Yeah, I know.
Kids.
I've said
Oh,
worse.
that's cool.
I've said worse.
Don't be scared of it. It's just a bit hot. It's fine.
Lou Grimm.
Hi. We eventually found someone, Jonesy, to get into the fucking dungeon. Then we found a bunch of robots,
Yeah, the golems.
and we, yeah.
Yeah, his name's Lou.
Then we
Also, yes, we have a Lou. Lou has a
taken
body.
it back
Lou
and
bot,
forward
yes.
to see if we can get back out without Jonesy. And then we kept on going and found this dungeon, went down the steps, and Jonesy cut the scent of something. And the scientists, they're all dead, and he's so sad. He's got
Yeah,
his
they have
pasty and
been.
everything.
Quite a long time. And to clarify, you cannot get out without Jonesy. If anything happens to Jonesy, you will be trapped here forever. Let's hope nothing happens to Jonesy.
I mean, if
Just
he
to
dies,
clarify a
you
point, does he
take
need to
him
be
with
alive?
You've yet to test it.
It said it's supposed to
Try
be.
and take a
blo-
finger.
It's supposed to be blood from
Hey,
Elysium. So as long as we've got blood, we're probably fine.
Oh, I was going to
Yeah,
say, we've
that's
got
what
a
I'm
bunch
saying.
of corpses, but
Yeah,
they're all
but-
skeletons.
Yeah,
so-
they're very skeletons, but it might be. We don't know if it's not also bones of Elysium.
Is it just Elysium DNA? Does that count?
We don't know.
You don't know. And last but not
Okay,
least,
don't you
the
just spit on the
point,
point?
jonesing for the truth.
Yeah, I can't remember what I did before coming to the dungeon.
You made
We-
Lou's body, didn't you?
Oh yeah, help make Lou's body.
Yeah.
Came to the
Your
dungeon
homework.
Oh,
to
but-
realise Jones was wandering off and followed him and got in here as quickly as I could.
oh, also, point your Discord name is amazing this week.
Jonesing for the truth.
I can't remember if I've changed it.
I don't remember it being that one. It's a really good one. It's
No,
pointed,
wasn't
will
that.
point.
No, I think
Mm,
I've had that
yeah.
one since we did the time travel shenanigans.
Have you actually? Have I only just
Yeah, 'cause
noticed?
it's-
I am
yeah.
oblivious.
Hilarious. And fuck you is off doing fuck you things, stealing everything they can get their ego claws upon. Chris McKenzie, I'll be your DM. All right, let's get into it. As we can all tell, the DM's very scatterbrained. This is going to be a loosey-goosey session today,
Yeah.
Yay!
which is fine because, you know, there'll be no official track record on the Alterra YouTube channel, so I can get away with anything now. Nothing's canon, nothing's safe. You might all die today, just be resurrected, who knows? It's a
Yeah.
wild session today.
You wouldn't kill one of my characters. ...
I would if I bring them back by the end.
Also, this is a D&D stream only on this channel. The last time there was a one only on this channel was a Geddon stream. So just prep for that. Bob, I think, died 12 times in the same character.
I guess we're
I'm
going
gonna
for
blame
13
you
then.
about that,
Yep.
Dean.
Leave the shadow out of it.
Alrighty. So, Jones has recently just discovered what appears to be a key card on a lanyard within one of the presumably scientists or at least facility personnel's locker. They have retrieved it and they have told you that they believe that if we're able to power up the central computers around that central platform with the tube of nutrient-rich water feeding down below into the silo, that they will be able to use it to access more restricted records in order to find out what actually happened here. They only have the vaguest kind of sense and memory that they've been here before for a short period, but it looks like these corpses have been dead for a good couple thousand years.
Mm.
And there's still skeletons there.
No, that would make them skeletons.
That's why there's skeletons there.
Yeah,
Mm.
you'd be very
Well,
surprised
maybe
at
not.
how. No, it actually takes a really long time for bones to go. The rest will
Yeah,
go
why-
fairly, like a couple of 100 years. The rest will go. Bones take a while.
You have also noted that the bones have been effectively picked clean of any organic material.
Yeah, besides the bones themselves, which is implying a few things.
Or it could be, that they just disintegrated over time.
True.
I'm thinking
Okay,
slugs.
Let's not jump to the worst thing that it definitely will be
I'm thinking
straight away.
flesh-eating
Gwen, as you
bacteria.
say that, you can hear a slurping sound echoing down the corridors or somewhere in the distance.
Oh God, fuck, who's licking something?
It passes.
It's probably Alvina eating the very off-canned food that she found.
But yes, other than the two dormitories, you also found a canteen and a hygiene facility.
Yeah, and a recreation room, if memory serves, was there as well. Actually, does the recreation room have any books in it?
Yeah. Let's see what good quality those books are.
Yeah, just had the thought. They usually have them. Not very.
They do have books, but as you pick up one of it disintegrates to dust in your hand.
Huh.
It appears to be
Because you didn't
so
have your white
fragile,
gloves
so
on.
dry, incredibly brittle that even touching it disintegrates it.
Darn, I was really hoping for a storybook here. Ah well.
Just a comic.
Find a manga. Shame.
We really need to find any more mangas.
Yeah.
They're lore mangas ish.
Hey, look, if anything's taught me, giant high-tech underground facilities, you want to find the books because they might give you stat ups.
Mm.
True.
Okay.
What would the party like to do?
Alvin is definitely just going to be just searching through bits and pieces in these, like, rooms, so... Which I think she already has, but she's spending a bit of time for that, so... How about it, guys?
Let's see. Well, give me an investigation check. I'll try to think if there's actually anything useful to find, but while you're doing that, what's the rest of the party doing?
No.
Trying to track down where the slurping came from.
Give me a perception check. See if you can try and pinpoint the directions it took.
Damn.
That's all right.
As
I'll
you
take
come
that.
out, into the corridor, you notice what looks to be a grate or a vent access panel in the bottom portion of the wall, between the dormitory and the kitchen. I have a pencil. I can draw. Just here.
Sus.
And it appears to be a
Question.
ventilation. That's the other dormitory.
Fair enough.
There's apparently a giant eagle in there.
Who's looting?
And the ventilation chute seems to go down several stories, and it appears to be the origin of where the slurping sound echoed up from. Well, you consider that. What's the rest of the party doing?
I'm just going to stay near Jones, being comforting.
To be fair, Jones has come back to his sense. He has a momentary sense of just washing sadness over him. But he has come back, and he's now traveling back with the key card hoping that you guys will try and help him get the computer access.
Okay, in that case, I'll be going with him to that.
Assume that Fukyu is just going to be ferrying people back and forth when needed.
I've still got fly active.
So you guys can fly it back to the central platform. Lou and Zormir, what are the two of you doing? I assume Zormir is actually heading back with the point.
Yeah. Heading with a point.
And the two of you can try and put your heads together and try and figure out. I mean, to be fair, you previously did figure out that there's something destroyed about it. It just doesn't have. It looks like the main power source for the facility is turned off. It's possible you could integrate a temporary power source into it if you had something that was compatible with Elysium technology, or at least a converter.
Yeah.
So your options are either to maybe have a look around the facility, see if you can find something that might be useful as a converter from your primarily Arcanite power sources to this Elysium crystalline technology that seems to have some connection or root with Arcanite, but is different enough that you're not sure how the power conversion will work. Or you can find the main generator power source, however the facility is powered, and turn that back on. Presumably it's either died or maybe it's lacking fuel after a couple thousand years of inactivity.
Entirely fair, honestly. They might have just run out. They might have left it on, and it's just run out.
Yeah.
Everything about the bodies do indicate that they were killed very quickly and suddenly in their sleep.
It was like guillotined, wasn't it? Didn't we find like a blade mark on the bedsteads? Yeah. So, big sharp implement.
At the point you were saying something.
I was going to say, are there any signs around, even if they're not in a language we can understand?
Very fair, actually.
Things like maintenance this way.
Let's see.
Danger, beware of lasers signs.
There are markings on the walls in a language you don't recognize. So it's entirely possible, yes. There isn't anything from what you can tell that looks to be a map. But definitely there are linguistic markings characteristic of a language or a sign.
Okay.
Yes, they are.
Did we all not understand it, or
I'll ask Jones if he understands. I don't think I comprehend languages, and if I do, I don't know if that covers read languages.
There's one that specifically does reading, I believe.
Isn't it a warlock thing?
It's a warlock feature. Eyes of the Runekeeper.
Eyes of the Runekeeper just does it. I think there's also a spell that lets you do it, but I don't remember what it's called.
That is a fair point. He does have the language.
That's handy.
But can he read?
Can he read?
Yes, he can. He retraces off it. It's a little rusty just because a lot of his memories are like that. He only managed to get his common kind of or understand common just from interacting with people before he met you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or interacting with bees, more likely. But yeah, he's able to read them. Is there any particular? There's like signs next to the various doors and such, and he can read the markings on the keyboard. I'm trying to think what else might be useful in the immediate vicinity. What did you have in mind for what he was looking for?
I was looking for the generator room to go and turn power back on.
As he's glancing at all the doors, you have whatever a more general term for dormitory / living quarters is. You can
nap
fly.
zone.
Nap zone.
Rec room.
It might be recreation or just live quarters.
Or just quarters.
Quarters is probably
Quarters sounds good. As he looks at the top right, it says not quite barracks, another word. It's definitely armory, and I'm trying to think of defense. Let's go armory and defense.
It could be just security. Would security work?
Ooh, security is nice. Yes, I'm trying to think of modern words for ancient concepts. Wow. Trying to think how a goddamn research facility is laid out.
I've been to a couple of research places. I've been to CERN. It's what they had in the door. So
Nice.
I
So
work in one,
security,
and
security to the top right, and it does say maintenance on the bottom south south entrance.
Cool. That's very handy. That's this one, right?
Yes.
Cute. I think Alvina's gonna come out of whatever she's going. There's nothing interesting here. You're quite Gwent. You're staring at that. Great.
Yeah, could you bring me one of those tins of terrible food?
Oh, yeah, sure. I will just throw you a tin of just spam or something that I found.
Okay. Now, don't judge me for this. I'm just going to pick up one of the bones, open the tin of spam, shove the bone in, and cast light on it. I can hear slurping down there, so I'm just going to see if I can find it. So if you could just get ready to hit something that it comes out.
Okay.
just
Alvina's...
instinctively, Alvina, no.
I'm not even near you.
Exactly.
You just say it in
just
the world.
a disturbance in the force.
Yeah, I guess Alvina's gonna...
As you throw it down, give me another perception check. See how well you can see now that the light's radiating up.
Can I have a throw at the perception as well?
Yes.
Don't think I need it, but...
Just as good with the lights on.
Holy crap.
Alvin doesn't spot it.
You do spot it, you just don't recognize it.
That's worrying.
As you just glance down, and you can just see silver.
You're at the wrong angle.
Oh, fuck, I know what that is.
However, Gwent, you see the subtle bubbling and moving and motion of an ooze creature, a good like 200-300 feet down the ventilation as it plops into the surface. You can see the slight almost silvery glint on top of the light as it submerges the bone. And you recognize what appears to be reminiscent of the silver oozes that were repairing the platinum, not silver, sorry, platinum.
Platinum oozes.
Platinum oozes that was replaced because
Yep.
they're both slightly silverish color.
Yeah.
Platinum oozes that was mending the platinum phoenix from inside, or at least what you got told. I'm trying to think. I don't think you were one of the ones inside it.
Zormir was the only one that got eaten.
I was the one inside.
Yeah.
What Zormir's previously described to the party. But yeah, there is just a 200 to 300 feet down. The ventilation is just submerged in a platinum, slightly transparent platinum ooze.
Oh, there's some liquid metal down there by the look of it.
Yeah. It's either an antibody for the system, or maybe it's just a cleaner repairer. I mean, I don't know how. I'm not really great with history, so maybe they used oozes for that.
Oh, it's an ooze?
And I shrug at you.
Don't they use
like
them
a
as
silver
like...
ooze, like Zormir had.
Oh, don't they use them for like cleaning up bodies and stuff in places?
I mean, like it's a cheap and easy organic matter destroyer.
They just eat stuff. So that makes
I mean,
sense.
they don't usually, I'd make a chopping motion and point towards the dormitory. They don't usually chop, but they might have eaten the... No, they wouldn't have eaten the bones, though. Oh, they would have eaten the bones.
That's true. They usually eat everything. It probably can't...
Yeah.
It's probably just something that cleans out the vents, right?
I shrug.
It's like that time we got a bird stuck in the engine on the ship.
As you were staring down at it, you can Gwent, with your 30 perception, you notice that the ooze is slowly approaching you at a pace of 10 feet per round. It will be here in like 5 hours.
Like, it is coming potentially to eat us, but we do have a while. But maybe we should mention it to make, the... Like, and I do air quotes, the brains try to work out stuff earlier.
Good call.
It's like 6 rounds a minute.
It's 10, isn't it?
Yeah, well, each round
Yeah,
is 6
10 rounds
seconds,
is 1
so
minute.
a
It's
minute
10 rounds a minute. Okay,
10
6
rounds.
seconds.
What is the speed of an adventurer?
30 on average.
Well, you were pleased to know it's not 5 hours, it's 3 minutes.
Oh, wow.
Apparently, even a
Yep.
news can traverse 300 feet in a couple minutes.
It makes sense, to be honest. It'd be very, very
Oh.
inefficient otherwise.
Tell a lie, it is coming a lot quicker. Sorry, it's hard to judge
It's
Anu's
still
speed
quite
in
dark
a
down
tight
here.
thing.
That's fair.
That's
Oh,
fine. 3 minutes in adventuring time is still forever.
I have an idea. Question. If I
Run away?
No, I've got just an idea. If I put like if I heat the grate with just my hand, like just light it on fire, does the metal melt at all?
This is supposed to be steel. It heats up. I wouldn't say it melts quite yet.
Okay.
I think it'd take more than 3 minutes for you to get to the melting point of steel.
Yeah.
Yeah, even level 2 pyrobat. See, unfortunate.
But you definitely have the effects of like a heat metal.
Yeah.
It's
It's-
not enough to actually thingy it.
Yeah, I was literally going to just seal the vent.
Oh, well, it shut.
Literally just weld the vent shut completely. It's like, you're not getting out. No.
You do notice as you look down the corridor, there are a couple other vents since they are ventilation shafts.
Yeah, but it's not going through that one. It'll take a while. It'll take 3 minutes to get up here, 3 minutes to go back down, and then it'll have to go to a different vent and come up that. But yeah, if it's not.
Is there a door we can steal just to put in front and you can weld it?
Probably.
That's
Actually,
them.
can I do that? I've got some bits and pieces I could probably, like, nail it shut if we have a big chunk of metal.
You're gonna start pointing at doors. That looks like it fit.
Yeah, just gonna go rip off.
Big table.
I'm gonna just rip up a
Oh.
chunk of metal and just.
What was Lou doing in all this, by the way? Lou, what are you doing?
Enjoying the chaos from the looks of it.
He's just sitting here watching us.
Alright.
was just gonna be waiting to see what comes through that grate.
Okay, so just watch your allies freaking out about it.
Sorry.
Great.
Just nail a
I'm
grate
folding in
shut.
action.
That works.
Fire
Um,
something at them if they seem vaguely threatening.
The Point and Zormir, what would you like to do next? What's your main course of action?
Did we find a direction for us to go for maintenance?
Yeah, it's the southern end
Is
passage.
this black bit there? Is apparently where
Maintenance.
Appropriate.
So are we waiting for everyone else to regroup and then go that way?
You definitely hear
Oh.
hammering, by the way.
Let's just
The
go and have a
slime's
look
coming
now.
up.
I think.
There'll be a very
Let's
makeshift.
at least get over there then, yes.
Yeah, let's go and have a look.
There'll be a very makeshift, just big chunk of steel over the grate that's just been like nailed there.
Just as we're heading down there, do I spot any other vents?
This bunch.
Oh, yeah, in the silo, there are several dotted throughout the place. The place is very
Okay.
well ventilated.
Just fine.
Yeah.
As you come down to maintenance, again you come across a closed door that has a access pad to the bottom left for its wirings that you'll need to trigger in order to activate the door. It is currently closed shut.
We'll open it up.
Can we try the key card first?
You can, but it looks like the key card is or the little like door panel
Keypad.
pad is inactive.
The keypad is
Okay,
doesn't
in
have
that
power.
case, yep. This again.
But yeah, I'd say after the however long it takes us to nail this shut, we'll probably follow them.
Do we have any low-level electric spells between us?
I don't.
Unfortunately, Alvina had the what's
Got
it called one. I
some
used up her.
lightning.
We've got Lou's lightning orb basically, right?
Magic orb.
Yeah. That's why we need to get. So we're realizing this is important. We need to get just. I need to get like an.
Surely between Merida and your gauntlet, we can make a taser.
I don't think we can actually. Annoyingly, like that was specifically something they couldn't do, wasn't it? Because Arcanite can't generate electricity unless it's like an electric one, which I don't even know if it exists.
Plus, Arcanite doesn't generate anything. It just modifies things.
Yeah.
Or it can store. It can store things. You'd have to store lightning in it. That's why red and white is able to store things.
Ah.
So red can store energy. You still need a spellcaster to actually like power up the red Arcanite batteries, for example.
I just thought of something. You guys don't happen to have any Arcanite that could turn one type of energy into another, do you?
Stormia?
Not,
You
for
are
me,
not,
not into lightning.
Damn.
you're not aware of any Arcanite that exists that does that.
Darn. There's no fire into lightning Arcanite. Sad.
At least not that you've come across, at least not in the base Arcanites, and you've not come across a hybrid that could do it.
That'd be cool. That'd be a cool Arcanite.
Alright, so what are we going to do with this maintenance door?
Waiting for the rest of them once they've shown
Yeah.
up.
Oh, yeah.
We're right
they've
next
come
to
over
you.
now.
We're right next to you.
Hi. You done with whatever tomfoolery we're having over there?
Oh, there's an ooze that was coming up for a vent,
For
so
the
I
time
nailed the
being.
vent shut. Should at least hold it
An
for a little
ooze?
bit.
Yeah, like a platinum one.
Yeah, like the one you said
Oh.
was inside the big metal phoenix.
Yes. The thing to keep it alive.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently one of them in there.
Why are we stopping at the door? Do you want to just kick it down?
Some.
Well, we're waiting for Lou to taser it open. I don't want to waste a
That's the reason
lightning
keycard.
bolt on
The keycard doesn't work.
It
doesn't have any power.
We need the power to do that, yeah.
As soon as
Okay,
we
to
get
clarify,
the
the entire station is inactive, has no power, so none of the electronics are working.
If we had power, the keycards might work.
I mean,
Give me a-
I can pass wall us in. I don't think I can pass wall us back out again.
Now let's just open. Let's just leave the door open, right?
Yes.
13.
I don't think you can miss. So.
Yeah, it literally just needs a power source. It's
Hey,
amazing
could
how
be
much
a tough door.
a party just doesn't have electricity.
Yeah, it's very.
Yeah, weird.
It's a weakness we are now aware of. We have two ways of generating.
the future.
Yeah, we have two ways.
Next long rest, I need to look at my spells.
Yeah, we have two ways of generating electricity currently. One is Lou. One is my once per day enchantment magic.
No, technically I have a lightning cannon, but it's a cannon.
It's a cannon,
So,
which
you
is
know.
also like once per day.
I
No,
Yeah.
it's once every 5 minutes, so it'd be okay.
Oh, that's not as bad actually.
I
As
don't wanna-
the-
It's just a cannon.
As the door opens, you see into what appears to be a rectangular chute, going down, and you can see as you kind of look over, there is a ladder all the way down. Looks like this is a manual. I was gonna say manual elevator. It's
With a crank.
I guess no. There's a ladder going down to the floor beneath. It looks to go down 200 feet. With Gwent's passive perception, as you kind of glance down, you actually notice there are several silverish blobs further down at the 200 feet, just kind of scattered around it. They're not like clogging the whole thing up. They look to be small blob-like objects just attached to the wall, or one of them's attached to the ladder at the base of it.
Yeah, it's those things.
Oh, it does have a platinum sheen to them.
They look friendly-ish.
From here, maybe.
Well, from my experience, they weren't very pleasant. But I don't know what kind of programming they have right now. So,
So
They
you
might-
think leave them alone, they leave us alone?
Yes, and hope that turning the power on doesn't activate them more.
Yeah.
Did not consider that. Well, good. Good.
So, who's gone down to turn the power on?
Well, I can still fly, so
probably
duration 10 minutes.
Because there's one at the base of the ladder.
probably not
Yeah,
a good
hop up.
idea. But meant to go there, that'll... Unless you got the spider climb ready.
Yeah.
I do have some spider climbs. It's just, well,
You don't want to go.
it's quite a like. I'll wait till one of you goes down to see how safe it is first, if you don't mind. Because also, when they get down there, I don't know what I'm looking for.
How far down does the elevator shaft go?
200.
200 feet.
200 feet.
Can I see anything in it?
Yeah, silver blobs.
Just blobs. Okay.
Other than that, it's just a ladder way that they can get down from maintenance.
Does it just go down, not
Yeah.
up?
We're at the top.
You are
Okay.
on the
Well,
top
when you're
floor.
down there, it goes up.
Okay.
That's true. When you get down there, it comes back up.
Good. Confirmed,
It
not a
disappears
one-way
when you
ladder.
get down there.
No one-way ladder.
Otherwise known as a pit, I believe.
It's a hole.
Yeah.
Uh,
So that's when you find all the skeletons down there.
I
They
may
couldn't
be,
get back out.
I'd in theory be able to see the skeletons. So. Well.
I'm not sure if we all want to go down there, but maybe a couple of us.
I'll go down.
Yeah. Do you want to send someone scouting
This
down there?
seems to be yours and the points area of expertise.
Yes, and if we both go down there and get lost, then we won't have someone to help.
Good
I'm
point.
not
Hey,
saying both
the
of you
point.
go down.
Hello.
One of you.
Jones can read stuff.
Some,
You're
yeah.
good at technical stuff.
Some, yeah.
I can comprehend languages.
I think that's only spoken
Yes, but-
languages.
Yes, but I don't think you can comprehend an ancient language.
I don't think the wall's gonna talk to you. I think is the main problem.
You understand any written language that you see, but you
Oh, it is written. It is comprehend languages. Cool. See, Luke can read it.
Right, you're coming down with us then.
So we want.
Well done for volunteering, Lou.
Yeah, well volunteered. So it's Point, me and Lou.
Yep.
Cool.
We'll stay here as backup.
Yeah.
You go on standby.
Clang, 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 clang.
Yeah, you're not exactly the subtlest person on there. You shouldn't go down.
Pretty stealthy. Kind of rude, just because I'm wide.
I said Zomir. You're fine, Gwen.
Oh, and here, Point. I'll hand him my tool, to basically give him +1 any
Oh yeah, your
language checks,
It counts as any tool, and it gives you +1 to the check.
That's quite useful.
Yeah.
I want this back.
Sure, you'll get a tool back.
As soon as we get slightly
Wand.
out, as soon as we get slightly out of earshot, it's like you lost it in the pit. I got you.
So I'm mostly just looking at it going, okay, how can I make my own one of these?
Yeah. I'm kind of surprised you haven't made one, honestly. They're quite cool.
Yeah, I just keep forgetting to when we've got downtime.
Yeah. In theory, we've got a fair bit coming forward, so.
Let's see. Silver, silver, silver. Where's my silver thing?
Yeah, I've got a feeling I'll be going down first, as usual.
I'll bring up the rear.
Yeah. What level are you guys? You guys are
12.
You guys are 12 now.
Well,
Yeah.
I could throw a couple more of these at you.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can
you could,
handle
but you're
4
not going
CR30s.
We somehow handled 2. With a lot of NPCs and
Yeah,
An
that's
atom
a sonic
bomb.
screwdriver.
basically it is, yes.
Yeah.
I believe it's what it's based on.
Okay, good to know.
All right, those going down the ladder, move yourself to my lovely improvised ladder schematic and put yourself at the top.
We are invisible
Where is
on
it?
it. It is above us.
Yeah, it's a ladder that happens.
Yeah, put yourself at the top. You get to the bottom without falling, you survive. Well done. There may not
Oh,
be
that
things
ladder!
that
I literally could not see it. I was not scrolled onto it.
might... You scroll to your right of the map. I've made a symbolism for the ladder.
I didn't see it either.
Yes,
Yeah, I was looking.
it is also still above us.
Yeah, it is still above. You need to lower it a layer.
Oh my goodness. I'm gonna put it on the dam. Everyone get off the ladder. Move you guys back. It's actually on the map layer. Loses some of the color, but well, that works. Alright, let's see who I've lost to the map layer.
Lou, I think.
You go back to the token layer, you go back to
Actually,
the
no,
token
Lou's not
layer.
even over there yet. Lou, get over it.
There we go.
so we're over there. I was
There you
trying
go.
to find which
Well,
token
that
was mine.
You're the glowing green one. That's right. That's the new tokens.
Alright.
Yeah, I moved it over
Nothing is to scale. The ladder's definitely not to scale.
Yeah, don't worry. I can make the jump between each rung. Like 20-foot leap.
Yeah, it's only 50 foot wide, and
It's 20 feet between each rung. I can make
it is
that.
200 feet down. That's accurate.
That part actually is accurate.
Okay, so it's roughly 200 feet down. You can see the several blobs of platinum ooze about. The closest one to you about maybe 30 feet down. Like 20 feet down. All right, you all have your various climbing speeds. Who is flying down? Was it just the point? Was anyone else flying down?
So assuming less than 10 minutes have passed, because fly only has a certain duration.
It's probably passed with the just like exploring the quarters, having a look at the actual central platform. This is supposed to be like an exploration timeline.
Okay, in that case, I'm levitating down instead of flying.
All right, but that does mean that you're not going to be able to be knocked off, so that matters. For the rest of you, as you start climbing down, keeping your eyes on the ooze, you're able to traverse the first kind of effectively. If you're, are you taking your time going down, or are you rushing down? Are you dashing down? Since the ladder requires a climb speed or half your movement.
Alvina will be going on quite quickly, I imagine. But she's also just faster than the others at climbing. So,
assuming that you're dashing, go ahead and move your full movement down the ladder. The point, move whatever your levitation speed is per round. I think it's like 20 feet.
Yep, 20 feet, and you can't do a dash to do it, so.
Nope. And who else is coming down? Lou?
Yeah.
Lou, are you cautiously? You're gonna try and dash down the ladder. You're not gonna cautiously climb down the ladder. All right, if you want to dash down the ladder.
Yeah.
Jones is not going to get the message. Jones is going to move at a appropriate 15 feet per round, climbing down. You know, the ladder, guys. You got to respect the ladder.
I respect it. I just respect it enough not to touch it.
Alvina doesn't get a chance to climb very often. She's just having fun.
I worry if I ever give you spider climb.
Yeah.
As you're all climbing down, you noticed a shivering movement from the platinum ooze attached to the walls, and let's see here. No,
You
not
rolled a
just
3. You rolled a
Just
3.
3. Okay.
1.
The point, ever so in tuned with higher frequencies. You're the only one that picks up on this spine-chilling, audible frequency being let out by the slimes. It's not coming down into the range that the other party members can hear it. And I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw against this psychically impairing sound.
Uh-oh.
I think I might know why Lou might not notice it.
Uh-oh.
Well, you know when you couldn't be knocked off?
Yeah, that's good.
No, you might just drop.
You can be knocked down.
He might, if they turn off levitate, it might be worse.
Let's see here. It's 2d6 plus 4.
Mind-numbing.
Ooh.
Of course.
As you take 16 psychic damage.
Ow.
And I'm pretty sure, luckily for you, levitate is not a concentration.
Let's have a look.
I don't know, actually.
Maybe shout back.
No, tell a lie, it is concentration.
Yep.
Then, unfortunately, I'm going to need you to make a concentration check to maintain your spell. And
Okay.
not fall 200 feet to your death.
Okay, that's fine.
Ah, see?
You're fine. That's...
Up above for Gwent, Abby, Terrian, Zormir, a giant eagle. As you're kind of looking over, you can see a slight shudder kind of ripple through the point's body. As the point, do you call it anything? Do you say anything before we move on to the next round?
I think they've noticed we're here, and I will attempt to hold on to the ladder, just using levitate as a safety net rather than.
You were using your arms on the ladder and levitating your feet down.
Yeah, exactly.
That was me just thinking he got a drip on his neck.
Alvina and Lou, are you still dashing down, or are you going to be more cautious?
Now that
I'll be more cautious.
we've been alerted there is a danger, so Alvina is going to be more moving a bit more cautiously.
That's fair. Then go ahead and move half your movement down, just because it takes twice your movement without the dashing.
It halves down to 20 for me, right? Because I've got 45.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because we only deal in concrete 5s in this universe.
Mm.
But you still have your action, technically, if you'd like to do anything. Perceptions, inspections, I don't know, any actions.
Alvina will be basically readying to catch anyone who falls from above me.
Okay.
So she'll be prepping for that, essentially. She's got her legs a bit more secure on the ladder as she's going, and she's like got her arms a bit more ready to like reach out and just grab someone if they fall. In case she falls herself. Ah well. I hopefully can double jump out of it.
The slimes, once again, their bodies ripple with these vibrations.
How the hell did you catch
rolling.
up to me, Lou?
Yeah, I'm not quite that far. I was 15.
I was like 15 feet further than you.
Yeah, I already moved you 15, that's why.
Yeah. I was
Alright.
I've been to move 45 on the first one and then 20 on the second one.
Yeah, I've just been moving you, buddy.
Yeah.
I'm still going down 20 a turn, but holding on with my hands as I do it.
But kind of coming into the nexus point off 4 of these oozes at the dead center, Alvina.
You've also, by the way, rolled a 3 again. I think.
You rolled 3D.
Yeah, you just rolled a 3D.
I've rolled 3D.
A third dimension.
Yeah.
Third dimension. Well, luckily for you
That's what
then,
the ladder
it's not
takes
you.
us.
Lou. It is actually you who hears the as they shift in their frequency, for unknown reasons, at least to the party. The one right next to you also begins vibrating, but in a way that makes their body transcend dimensionality. As they seem to almost kind of suck into themselves before reappearing in this reality. For a second, it's almost as if they phase out of reality before coming back in. And Lou, you get not just a sound, but a psychic imprint in your head.
How does that work on Lou now? Because he's made of twisted silver.
I'll give him an advantage on the save.
Hey.
It wards against psychic attacks. It's normally just an advantage thing.
That's what I was genuinely wondering. Is like, how does that work?
But Lou, go ahead and give me a wisdom saving throw, and then we'll see how clear the image is that appears in your head. Or the concept.
You got
Advantage.
Yeah, you got this, buddy. 17.
Yeah, I don't know why it did twice, but
You probably just clicked it too
17.
quick.
17 succeeds, so you only take half of this, and then we'll say you have resistance to psychic as well, so that's 3 psychic damage.
Nice.
As the image is incredibly blurry and low resolution. The idea is coming through the faintest touch, just because you're blocking so much of the psychic energy out. But what you do gleam is almost a psychic scream in your head. You can feel the essence of pain coming from these creatures.
Ow.
okay.
They just gave you a migraine.
That was big a migraine as the point got.
Ow.
But we continue, since you took so low damage and you saved, there's no chance of you falling off, so that's fine. They do not. To be fair, they got a new body. I might just ignore the soul thing. It seems
Okay.
easier. They've already lost their body.
Fair enough. I was.
We'll say the negative was for not having a corporeal body at the time.
Yay. Thank
Otherwise,
God.
it seems
Change all that.
a little bit too harsh.
It was literally like,
Or,
how do you get rid of it? Wish. Well, we're fucked.
For what was a random effect of a deck of many things.
Yeah.
But as we get for drawing cards from the deck of many things.
Mm.
As we continue down, would you like to go cautiously or non-cautiously?
I'm still going cautiously. I'm going to be doing the same
Still
thing.
cautiously.
All right, then move all your minis down. You
Having
also have
heard
your-
that these guys are sonically doing stuff to us, could I try and play in notes which kind of cancels that out?
They are shifting frequency each time so far, and then we've only done it twice. If you were able to predict what frequency they are doing next, maybe.
Okay. We've had 2.
Yes.
I'm gonna make a prediction based on what if I think there's a pattern.
Well, so far the
Okay.
pattern has been purely audible, and the second one was a note that wasn't just audible, but a frequency within the psionic spectrum.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do that. But
You got
Who
this.
knows where they're going next?
I could try. Well, I'll make a roll to try.
All right. Nat
What roll
20
would it-
and just D20.
Okay. I'm gonna put it on intelligence just because I can.
Yeah, that.
Nope.
9.
There's just 2 little data points to make a trajectory from 2
Two.
points.
You literally have to. You need at least a triangle to make this start.
Yeah.
Fortunately, this also isn't a linear progression of notes.
Yep.
Mm.
This is a 16-dimensional frequency generator. Anyway,
Ooh, 16.
Nice.
as you all continue down the path, they are going to continue shifting their frequency yet again.
Oh, Lou's dead.
Oh,
No.
It's okay because that last one didn't seem to have the effect it needed to. Lou was too resistant to it, so they're gonna try the purely audible spectrum again. And this time, since they're doubling up, the point will have the highest impact from it, but I need all 4 of you, including Jones, to make me a wisdom saving throw. This one is not psychic. This is purely audible.
Okay.
And the point...
Oh dear.
You already rolled a 5, so you already lost. It's fine.
yep.
Advantage
I
again,
feel like
or,
falling is the best option right now.
just normal.
No, just normal, because this one isn't psychic. This one's literally, they're like screeching out into the air. This is like, the dog whistle has finally gotten loud enough that even humans can hear it.
As opposed to dwarves.
As opposed to just dwarves, yeah. The dwarven whistle's gotten loud enough.
It's the dwarf. It's the sound that saved dwarves' lives for in
John
caves
thinks that.
underground.
That was supposed to be a D4, but oh well. It's a D5 now.
Jones has a D5. Why not?
Uh,
It's because it's home turf. He gets a slightly better dice.
Nice. Wow, everyone failed that.
Yep.
Alright, luckily for all of you, though, it's only 8 points, and this is actually going to be thunder damage.
I can't resist thunder
That
damage.
doesn't help.
It's fine. I've got Phoenix Burger, so I just take some temporary hit point damage for now.
And for those who were, all of you make a,
Dex save, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I was trying to think what I wanted this to be for those who weren't flying. For the point, it's a con save because they're spellcasting.
Yeah.
For the rest of you to hold on, I'm gonna say it as Dex or Strength save, your choice.
Yes, please. Well, you could have gone acrobatics, actually. That would have been a fun one. But now I'll go strength save.
Technically a save rather than a proactive thing.
Ouch.
Luckily, it's a DC 10. I actually realized you can't.
Yay.
Because it's only 8 damage, they'd have to get like slightly higher damage.
Yeah. Alvina goes, he's like, oh shit, and just hanging, like, legs are still like locked into the ladder, but hell yeah, Jones.
Did you do a Dex and a Strength save?
Yes, he
no,
did.
the Dex was from before.
Oh yeah, he misclicked the Dex.
Okay.
Sorry. Jones just naturally clinging on there. The rest of the party up above can now also vaguely hear this drifting up. Not enough to damage you in any way, because you're not at the center of the reinforcing echo. But you are now all aware that these oozes are effectively reverberating together to create a well of sound that comes up the silo. What would the party as a whole like to do?
Gwent,
Yes.
do me a favor. Use one of those charges on me so I can go down there and start punching some slimes.
Can I hear it from there, or is it too loud in here?
I give you a little tap.
I'm gonna say it's a little bit too loud. Like there's like moments where they quiet, but they are kind of keeping up the frequency enough.
That is entirely fair.
But Zormir was coming down, were they?
Yeah, I'm gonna have Gwent cast
Yeah.
spider climb on me so I
Spider
can
climb.
move at a normal speed and basically not be the one concentrating on it.
Okay. All right. What's the climb of spider climb?
I believe it's my normal walking speed.
Yes.
Oh, you're able to get to the first ooze if you would like this effectively this turn. While the rest of you are, what is the rest of the party doing? Are you continuing down the ladders?
Alvina's going to, before that, she's going to go, right, you little bastards.
Lou, why are you doing charisma saves now? What's going on over
okay,
there?
Lou?
I didn't click on that. That was changing
On the charm the ooze.
Charm
saves.
save.
So I may have accidentally clicked Let's see.
No, it's okay. Your D&D Beyond is just possessed.
It's just being clicked.
Charisma.
Basically, before she takes an extra go down, these two at the bottom. She's just going to yell to the others. Fire in the hole! And it's going to cast Fireball.
Wait, what?
At the bottom too.
At the bottom to do.
Ignore the 3 extra damage. I've not got that on at the moment. That's just I've got it saved to automatic damage thing, just for convenience for later.
Okay, where the hell did I? There you are. How much damage was that? 29?
29 fire damage.
Do they get a save?
It is Dex. It's DC 15, so it might be makeable. It probably is makeable, even for a noose.
Yeah, but they're like they're like weird half environmental things rather than like creatures.
Mm.
So I'm just gonna say they fail and take the full damage because it's more story appropriate.
Yeah.
Or encounter appropriate to what I'm trying to accomplish. But they take the full damage, and with 29, they burn up and disintegrate.
That saves us from the bottom two, at least. I mean, anyone who's immediately close to Alvini just hears a growl. It's like, right, you little shit. A huge ball of fire just goes down, and explodes.
So we got boiling liquid platinum.
It's just evaporate into the air. So you now have just platinum gas rising up.
5,
10, 15, 20.
They're already technically liquid.
Yeah. It's now gas.
What's the point in Lou doing?
Cautiously going down.
Yeah. Had Jones shown any sign of being affected by these things?
Oh yeah, he took damage the last round. He just kept nat 20ing all his saves.
Jones is just
It's
a
not,
badass.
he's not safe from being Elysian. Okay, so I'll just go, oh, these are a lot easier to destroy than I thought. Well, ish.
Was a fireball!
Yeah. So I'm just going to firebolt the lowest one.
All right, make your attack.
That'll be 25 to hit.
Yeah, it hits.
That'll be
Roll your damage.
18 damage.
Oh, that's exactly enough to take it out.
Hey!
And then float down 20 feet.
And you're taking out this bottom one?
Yeah.
All right, I gotta keep track of that. Okay. Lou, are you attacking any of them as you cautiously go down? You still have your action?
Yeah, I'll send fire chromatic orb.
I was about to say, you sure you don't want to use cantrips? Because we might need your chromatic orb for doors.
Yeah, I don't have any fire cantrips.
We might not need fire.
You don't know it's necessarily fire, it's just that's what everyone's been doing so
Yes!
far.
Alvina's ranged attacks are fire, and Point happens to have fire.
Working.
Yeah, it's the only ranged cantrip I have.
Yeah.
Although they are oozes, it's a safe bet. They probably have something to do with
Poison or
acid or poison. I probably don't care about either of those. But like Eldra or like a cold or I don't know something
Cold
like that.
usually works great on oozes.
When you're having a look at your cantrips, Zormir, you're able to get down to the top one. If you'd like to go ahead and make your attacks before I do the oozes attacks. Yep, it's dead. It's dead.
BAM!
It's 18 health. It's you hit it, it's dead.
Yeah. It would have also got that in Thunder, so.
Thunderclap.
Oh. Oh.
It's a blob. We got this, man. Don't worry.
It splattered.
I know. It's covered
Do
blue.
we want to try and grab one for science purposes?
I'm not keeping it.
I don't have any jaws.
You're not having my.
either.
You're not having my jars.
I've got some baggies of vampire ash I can pour out.
We
Just get a
do
baggie
have
of
vampire
ooze.
ash.
But Lou, did you come up with an attack?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and give it some frostbite.
Yeah.
Yep, go for it. While you're doing that,
No, wait, that works.
8.
what is it?
Yeah,
8.
but it's a DC 17 con save.
It takes the damage, but with its 18 health, it isn't quite bloodied. You
Still got
just
a
roll really
con
low.
save.
Yeah, it was just a. It was a. Yeah, 2 2s.
Oh no,
and
it
a 4.
just fails this con save. Yeah, it does full damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're effectively attacking terrain.
Oh.
With 2 of them less, you've killed 3. No, you've killed 4 now. I've got to add the one for Zormir.
Yeah, Zormir punched 1 at the top.
All right. The final 2 seem to vibrate incredibly aggressively now, as they are almost tearing themselves apart. As you can even see the slime itself begin to disattach with the incredible vibration, as they're almost liquefying and gasifying themselves with how much psychic energy they're pouring into each other. And I'm going to need you all, including Zormir, to make me a wisdom saving throw. This one, what other dimensions can I enter into?
Primal Dream, Psionic,
Audible.
Lightning,
I get sent back to the primal dream.
Ethereal realm.
Oh, ethereal would be cool.
Well, ethereal is psychic.
Okay.
12! I'll take a 12.
That's the ethereal realm is the cognitive realm.
Horrifyingly enough, the 12 I think is the best I've rolled today.
We're gonna do material realm.
Hit by a fucking rock.
And they are literally going to just explode out at you.
That's fair. Ooze used
Attacking them, the sound
self-destruct.
didn't work. Let's just stab them.
It's just explode, you know?
Just stab them.
Ooze used self-destruct.
It did.
It was pretty
Or-
effective.
31, and this is going to be. Double check what they normally do.
Bludgeoning by the explosion. It might be thunder, actually.
Piercing.
Maybe if it's
If
shrapnel.
metal.
Well, it depends if it's like shrapnel or if it's chunks of just like getting hit by liquid really hard, like a water elemental does bludgeoning.
Yeah, we're gonna go bludgeoning. I think bludgeoning makes the most sense. This is gonna be non-magical bludgeoning for those who matters.
I don't think it matters for any one of us. What was
Is
the
that
save?
half as much on a save?
Yeah.
Did any of us pass?
Yeah, and did any of us make the save?
I'm assuming you did.
This might be DC like 25. We don't know.
I've also just realised it was a big explosion. It was a wisdom save. Wow. Just clicked that.
It's a DC 14.
Ah, close.
Right.
Okay. So that'd be 16 damage. Save.
31
Yeah,
is.
I take the full 31. I'm not raging at the moment.
But for those who didn't make the wisdom save, that's 31 damage. For those who did, DC 14, you take the 15. And as you do it, it splatters across your face. There's just no way to dodge this because of the widespread nature of it. However, as it sticks to your skin, it actually seems to pour in through your pores.
Oh dear.
As you effectively get silver poisoning.
What about Lou?
It pours in through the crevices in your armor body.
I mean, he's immune to poison, isn't he?
Yeah.
And it's also
But-
made of
No,
silver.
it's acid and fire that I'm resistant to.
Aren't you? You don't you have just the construct trait of cannot be poisoned as well because you're a warforged now.
Oh, I don't.
Like, you know, I think
Imagine so, yeah.
because I believe you
They're
got the
resistant.
you got the resistance to poison from being a warforged now, but I think warforged just immune to the poisoned condition.
be fair, I wasn't meaning poison condition.
Oh, cool.
I meant it's just soaking into you.
Oh, cool. Okay then.
For what is about to happen. But you are made of twisted silver, so you can ignore this, Lou.
Oh,
You still get impacted from it, and you'll still take the damage.
yeah.
You just won't effectively be taken control of.
Oh dear. Why is Alvina getting mind controlled again?
Other than the point made, they're safe. The point, you're fine.
Yeah, I'm fine.
But for the rest of you, for
Alvi.
Zormir, Alvina, and I haven't actually done one for Jones.
If Jones
Let's
not
see.
Wasn't that 28 again anyway?
He made it.
He does make
barely
14
made it.
though, so he'll take the damage, but not being controlled. So this is only Zormir and Alvina.
Oh god.
Oh god, the heavy
The
hitters.
two front lines have been
Yeah.
mind controlled, guys. Again.
You feel a connection with the ooze. Something on the biological level, as they almost connect with your synapses on the surface of your own brains, and you feel the agony and the torment, the pain that whatever consciousness this ooze is connected to is suffering, and you feel a part of its hive mind. You feel it suffering. It's almost like it's missing something. You feel as if there's a small fragment of you, and you're used to being so much bigger, so much more, and everything is dark and afraid, and you're confused and lost, and you're not quite sure what to do. And for the sake of this, you are now also under the effects of the confused spell.
Okay, confusion spell again. God damn it. I didn't ask how big the room was.
Can't cast fire.
Yeah.
Oh.
You know the other awful part, Lou? You know how you're resistant to fire?
Yeah.
You're not resistant to Alvina's fire.
Mm.
You bet.
Mm-hmm.
As we effectively go around to the next round, we'll get to Alvina and Zormir in a second,
Yeah.
what they're going to do, as they are now under the effect of confusion. What would the rest of the party, having seen this ooze splatter around, the point you're able to kind of just wipe it off?
Yeah.
Similar with Lou, you're able to just kind of, and Jones are able to just kind of
My
wipe it
clothes
off
are
you.
illusory anyway. It's probably a
But say
my clothes are probably a morph suit.
it went over all of your illusionary clothes and not your real
Yeah.
one.
Are you
I'd
guys
sort of
okay
shake
down
from side to
there?
side so it flies off.
I mean, I'm
No.
gonna have to wash this later, but I'm fine.
Are we able to respond, or are we just completely...
No, your minds are small voices in a black void of consciousness that is missing 99% of itself.
Yeah, anyone who's close to Alvina sees she's basically just vibrating on the spot.
These other guys less so.
You just see Alvina shaking.
Hang
It's
on.
like, uh-oh.
Where is it?
Explosion.
Can I?
Explosion!
I'll try it.
Oh,
Okay.
it's actually check confusion. I can't cast fireball. I can punch them with fire though.
I'm gonna start counter charming, which just means if there's a roll against being charmed advantage.
I've already got
There is
that.
not.
I've already got that as well.
Confusion is not a charm spell.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It is specifically confusion. It's a unique. It's a
But yes,
thing.
Zormir and Alvina, go ahead and roll me a d10 as we start your turn to determine what your behavior will be.
4.
4.
Mm.
I think that's just nothing, actually. Yep. Alvina's still vibrating.
Alright.
4 is nothing.
Yep. 4, you do not move or take an action this turn. The both of you, I quite like the vibration thing, 'cause that's what the users were doing. The both of you are just vibrating now. If they can see your faces, there is a kind of almost like you've got like the worst migraine possible. Your eyebrows are scrouched down, your eyes are closed, and you're just vibrating.
Yep. You probably all hear it, actually, because Alvina's gauntleted hands are on the ladder. She's like, yeah.
Oh, so I will say out loud, "Hey, we're trying to turn the power back on. You don't need to stop us. We'll get some power to you." And then I'm gonna try and kind of push myself faster than levitate down this ladder.
Yeah, I mean,
go
in
as quickly as
theory,
possible.
there's no reason you can't
Just normal dash.
climb down.
Yep, I'm just
You
gonna
can-
do that.
It's
You
10
can
more
dash
feet.
climb for your full movement.
Yay.
I'm gonna dash down as well now that it's a little bit safer.
Yep, down there.
It's 30 feet point, isn't it?
Oh yeah, half speed climb.
Yeah, climbing normally is half speed. I think you're like basically next to Alvina, like a little bit further than her.
Yeah,
Ah,
just
yeah.
below that, wrong below you.
Yeah.
So you're effectively dashing for your full movement.
Yeah.
All right. As you pass Alvina on the thing, and Zormir's just at the top. Gwen, you can probably see Zormir's just like 20 feet down from you. Both of you go ahead and roll me another d10 to see if you attack the people coming past you.
7 is one of the nothing.
it
Yep,
was
yep,
8.
that's the punch one.
Uh-oh.
2.
Two's
To
nothing.
Zormir, you do not do anything. You just continue vibrating up there. Alvina, however, is going to swing. Roll me a d20. On a below, it is Lou. On above, it is Blow Point.
Yeah, Jones is hilariously 5 feet out of my reach.
Uh-oh.
And that's what matters, because
It's-
Jonesy doesn't deserve to get punched.
Yeah.
No.
You say 1d20 if it was high or low.
Yeah. 1d20. Low for Lou, high for Point.
Luke! You're not...
Well, go ahead and make me an attack roll against Lou, please.
Yeah, Luke, you're
You
not...
just got him a new body.
Yeah, Lou, you're not resistant to this. Just a heads up.
As in their confusion, they are going to lash out a 26 to hit you, Lou.
Just.
Ignore the 4 extra.
So was it
11 fire
it's just
damage.
11.
11 fire damage that you're not resistant to, and con save.
As they ignore resistances. Go ahead and make me a con save there, buddy. Lou, Alvina's just hit you. How are you feeling about this?
Just big fireball in one. I just
not very happy?
Well, very happy indeed.
Come on, Lou, you got this. Nat 20.
I
damn.
do.
Their new body's really putting in the works. But yes, you're able to continue down. Having just managed to take the punch from Alvina. Gwen, what are you doing up there? Zormir's just vibrating in place.
I'm casting magic missile through the wand.
Against anyone in particular?
2 of the 3 darts towards Alvina, 1 to Zormir to see if it shakes them out of anything. Because I don't know what's affected them yet. So, but
Shoot
most
'em.
things,
Roll me
yeah,
that D4.
most things you can be.
Magic missiles works
Oh,
on
it's
most things.
It's 2
Two?
darts. 2 darts on me,
All
right?
right, Alvina, you take 4 force damage, and Zormir, you take 2 force damage.
Johnny barely reacts, I imagine.
Like, are you okay?
Does not seem to knock them out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, for God's sake. The point. Are you okay with them? Can you help them?
I'm just gonna try and get to the bottom and hope they snap out of it on their own. I don't think I can help.
That is a terrible plan.
Okay.
But it's a plan.
Oh yeah, I've just realised me and Zomir are supposed to have been rolling wisdom saves.
What does this do?
Just at the end of each turn. On confusion. You roll a wisdom save.
That's what you think.
Oh, cool.
Currently, you are unable to.
Neat. Cool.
Protection from evil and
Think
good
for
doesn't
yourself.
help.
They're not
Um,
evil or good, they are blob.
Nope. They've currently just got silver ooze all over them.
Oh, I can just. Zormir's all the way up there, isn't he?
Investigation.
I've
I
got
can get Zormir down to the bottom if you wish, but
I've-
it's not going to be pleasant for him.
No, if you can if you can get it off of Alvina, I can get it off of Zoma. He's not gonna like
Yeah.
it, but
The thing is, getting it off Alvina means getting close to Alvina.
so I don't think it can take reactions while in confusion, or it doesn't force me to.
Okay, standing as far away from Alvina while trying to
Normally,
scrape it off
maybe
with like a stick or something.
I'm not sure if you can technically even you can get it off me right now.
I'm gonna fireball you and see if that helps.
Jesus Christ.
Gonna cook me in my own armor.
Actually, that
You'll live. You'll live.
Thin beast.
How are you getting the ooze off of Alvina at the point?
so just based on what
Scrape
Alvina just
it.
said,
Or burn
I'm
it
just
off.
gonna fireball stuff. You're fire resistant.
I am fire resistant. You're right. So...
All right. Roll me an attack and don't roll below 10 because they are not actively defending. I just need you not to miss them.
Hilarious enough, you actually hit Alvina's armor class.
Oh, nice.
You hit it exactly.
All right. Roll damage. I was just thinking, you guys use like a cloth or something, like a normal person who
I
needs
don't
to get
think he
acid off
wants to-
someone.
Yeah.
I don't think he wants to get into
Yeah, I don't want to get close enough to be
raging
punched in
Alvina's
retaliation.
face.
All right,
Right.
Alvina takes 25 fire damage, but the ooze is disintegrated or
I take-
evaporated.
I take 12 because I'm just resistant to fire,
You are.
which is nice.
Sorry, Alvina.
Alvina, your senses come back to you as you are no longer in contact with the platinum ooze.
Oh, gee, what the heck does that?
Actually, yeah, you were out of it. You have no idea. I just attacked you.
She's scorched. So what just happened?
So that's your. I don't know. I think that silver stuff burnt you somehow.
I was.
Everyone else can see that as an outright lie. But, you know.
All right, Alvina, are you able to race up there? I take it,
believe you.
and
I believe you.
oh, you're just fireballing Zormi, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm gonna fireball him. Is it? What?
All right, go for it.
Jesus Christ.
Actually, would a firebolt probably work? It would, right? Because it worked on me.
Yes.
If you tell me that, I can just firebolt him instead.
Yes.
I don't know, man. The point does like 25 fucking damage per. That's fucking doing as much as the fireball was.
Cantrips that scale, they're pretty good.
But yes, Zormir, you take
Oh.
the 13 fire damage, and the ooze is disintegrated away. You're back in control.
You really rolled max damage on that, Jesus. You rolled a 9, a 10, and a 6.
Now that there is
Zormir.
now.
What?
You okay,
Ow.
Are
zombie?
you okay, or should I drop concentration and let you fall?
Hey, don't bloody well drop concentration.
He's okay!
Don't get taken over by slimes.
Is that what happened? Sorry if anything bad happened.
Apparently they're missing something.
Yeah, they were.
I think it might be power. I think their mainframe might be turned off.
Well, they seem to. I think it's one slime that's got split up.
There's something that it's caught off from. Well, it connected to all the small ones apparently still, but it's cut off from something.
The main body, I'm assuming.
Yeah, it might be the main body's just taken off, just turned off.
Yeah. Also, does
And
anybody...
hopefully the main body we can discuss with it rather than
nuke it.
it just being smart enough to mess us up.
Does anyone have any
Yes,
healing,
because
by the
our
way, down
diplomacy
here?
skills
Because
are
I'm
so great.
pretty hurt.
I'm not doing great.
Look at the bright side, you don't have
Yeah, I said
exhaustion because I targeted Lou.
Where's the cure wounds? There's the cure wounds.
Brent,
You can have a second level cure wounds.
No, thank you.
Want to trade? I'll concentrate on you.
Yeah.
You can heal these
No.
lots.
Thank you.
Have a
You
whole
can get down to
12
the bottom
HP.
first to see if there's anything there
Oh,
first.
hilarious! You healed me the amount of damage you dealt to me.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm.
And all it cost was a second level spell slot.
Yep, I'm 31 health down now. That's not too bad. I am down the amount of health of that explosion dealt.
Yeah, I'm just above half health, but also will try to stay out of damage, out of front lines.
I'm meller than Alvina.
What was that?
I'm meller than Alvina.
More damage taken.
You need to get
Ooh, what the
punched.
fuck?
Go see what's at the bottom.
Okay.
Okay.
Try not to die. Some of you.
Alvin is going to be moving
No
quicker now that she
promises.
doesn't see any more oozes.
It belongs to the Illuminati.
Without any uses, you're able to all get down there without any further problem, and you arrive at the bottom of these little lines here.
Oh, that's it. That's on top of us again.
Go to the map layer. I keep putting it to the token layer.
Oh,
It's
that
supposed to
is
be-
still above us now.
To the
Wait.
back.
There we go. Thank you.
To the map. To the map.
No, the lads have been.
To the map.
This is getting really weird with
Good map.
layers because of that bit. Jesus. It's fine. We know where the ladder is. It's just a thin ladder. It's thin ladder. It's fine.
Yeah.
To the map.
Ah!
To the map. To the map. To the map. There we go.
Ooh.
It's just gone. We don't have to deal with it anymore.
All right, you
Yeah,
arrive
there's
down in
civilians.
the maintenance building.
Yay.
Look at this beautiful art. Oh, I'm so creative. Oh, look at me go.
I like it. It reminds me
As
kind of
you
the
are-
XCOM control room.
As you arrive down, you see several technical things, as well as some pipes that are running along the walls and are supposed to go down that corridor. 1 second. Map. Ooh. Yep, that connects the pipe. Pipe goes down, blah, 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 can't draw a straight line, blah, 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 blah.
As long as it's
Perfect.
straight enough.
Cool. So, what are we looking for?
Fine.
We're looking for the generator.
Okay, what does the generator look like?
You know roughly what it looks
No
like?
idea.
Okay.
It does look like. This is there's a work table to the back left, as well as what appears to be some sort of refrigerated storage casing.
Like a glove box?
It's almost no, like one of those refrigerated aisles, shelves. So over here it's just like a very large 15-foot tall shelf that goes from wall to wall that is behind glass paneling that looks to be refrigerated. They're kind of glossed over panels. You can see the vague shapes of objects inside, but it looks like a refrigerated storage.
Oh, it's sort of a glove.
Okay.
I was thinking the techie glove box, the one they found in nuclear reactors and things.
Yeah, but
Okay.
I think more of this is like
Okay.
a biology lab with refrigerated storage.
Gotcha.
Does it look like it's still cold, or has it thawed at this point?
Ooh.
It's an excellent question.
It might just be really good at insulating.
Yeah, it's still frosted over. You don't hear the humming noise as if it's been activated. But it does look like there's still ice on the inside, so it's not defrosted at least. You can see that it's connected to a large circular cylinder just off from it that's connected to these pipes that lead to this large triangular device. There's almost an imprint in the top of it, like a little circle bowl shape. That looks like it may open. And the pipe continues around the room, and you can see it going off through the walls before it goes down this corridor that leads off back towards the central silo.
Okay, I'm gonna say that thing, the triangle, is probably the generator. Let's go and investigate the triangle.
Okay, I'm gonna try and see what's in this, if I can peer into it.
Just
It's
spider
refrigerated.
climb- Just gonna spider climb and join them downstairs.
And I guess Eagle can get Abby and Tarragon down
Hey.
if you all join up. Before Gwent gets down there, everyone give me a perception check.
Cool.
I'll take my tool back then.
We all know Gwent's just gonna automatically pass this anyway.
I'll take a 19.
I was gonna use it to open this,
Hey, point also gets a 19. Nice.
but I will hand it back.
Yeah, hand back a different one. Just swap it out.
I hand back a regular screwdriver.
Yeah.
I think I know what my one looks like.
Oh,
Oh,
11.
sorry, my bad. Then swap it back.
Who's this?
Okay, Who knows? Who knows? I'm talking about. You don't see anybody there.
There's a
You can make
person.
one of these for yourself later. Don't need to nick mine.
Where the hell did I put? Oh, there we go. Where the hell did I put that stat block? I had it a second ago.
It's Dinkley. Dinkley
There
is
is
over
no
there.
stat block.
Peter
This is
Dinklage?
nothing
Tim
here.
Rogers.
Do they have stealth? They don't have
I'm
stealth.
going off some sort of naming
Oh,
convention.
you
where
went
Jones is one of them.
You went Dinklage. It's like Peter Dinklage is in here.
No,
Damn.
I went Velma.
What
I
a-
went Velma Dinkley.
Ah, what a
Oh
cunt.
shit!
Fred
Ah!
20 stealth.
Fred Jones, Velma Dinkley. The rest of them.
I actually just want to check something quite entertaining. One moment.
There's nobody down here. See, they rolled a 20 stealth.
Yeah.
You don't know they're there.
Yeah.
You rolled 19.
Would the eagle have noticed?
Entertaining
I
part.
don't know.
Entertaining part. I've got a sword of warning on me. If I get close enough,
Yeah,
Well, it's fine because they're not going to attack you, so
I
it doesn't
know.
matter.
they're just watching.
I
Fair enough.
can't be surprised. So I'm not surprised when I see them there.
It doesn't matter if the eagle does because Gwen will fucking spot them immediately.
Okay.
Gwent's
Mostly
passive
because
almost
as
makes it-
Gwent gets into the room, actually before Gwent gets to the room, you have like one round before Gwent gets down here, just because it takes some time to travel.
Yeah.
What we would before Zormir and Gwent get down here, because Zormir was all the way at the top as well. What was everyone doing? Alvina, you were investigating the frosted aisles or
Yeah.
the storage. The point, were you looking over at the triangle thing?
Yeah, I'm gonna use Zormir's tool to try and pop the lid on this thing.
There does look to be a like almost like a key slot that you can pop your tool in, and similar to the arc the arc table and the other arc technology that you've discovered so far. It does respond to it, and as it does, there's a little hissing sound as the pod in the center of the triangular podium begins to rise up.
Oh, good. Just stand by, watch it.
Potentially
Why
good.
do I have the da da da? In my mind, just started playing that automatically.
And as you lift it up, it appears to actually be a single object that is being lifted out of it what appears to be previously the architect. I'm just gonna call it architect because that's effectively what it is. The architect was all this clear crystal technology, similar to Fool's Arcanite, but reforged in such a way that it's actually useful.
Wow.
Only distinctly, there's a slight distinct difference of crystalline structure from it and Arcanite. This is almost like a processed form of it, but can only be done with Fool's Arcanite. However, the crystals that come out here are not Arcanite, but they appear to be different colored arc technology crystals, similar to the clear coat ones, but infused into be almost a semi-transparent colored version. So you can see like a several crystals kind of bundled together. There's a copper one, a red one, a yellow one, a couple other colors that are kind of formed together, melded together to create one object.
Okay, using
Kaleidoscope.
Arcanite logic, could I hazard a guess of what these do?
Yeah, give me an Arcana check.
You got this, boy.
Okay, yes, I do.
We'll
Comes
find
through.
out. Natural 20, 32.
Yeah, nat 20 plus 12, yes.
32. Okay.
All right. As you look at it, and you there's symbology kind of around the lip of the almost of like its lid or its base. It looks like it's been inserted upside down almost. But as you look around the base and kind of look at the crystal formation of it, it looks to how do I describe this without getting into territory in which lawyers might come after me. Because I'm definitely not ripping this off from any particular sci-fi show. It seems to create some form of demiplane, but specifically tied to the void realms, and is siphoning energy through that demiplane in the void realm in order to generate power.
I'm trying to remember what this is called in that. Totally not the basis for this one. I recognize it, but I can't remember what universe it's from.
Yeah, no.
Is it Stargate? It's something like that.
It is. It's
I was thinking Stargate,
I'm-
but
I'm not that familiar with Stargate, but I've like heard it. The
So
power
I was
source
thinking Star
reference.
Trek, then realized I don't
It's
know
definitely-
how
it's not
Star
Star
Trek
Trek.
tech works.
It's not Star Trek.
So for those at home who may have spotted the inspiration, Elysium is based on Atlantis from Stargate Atlantis.
Yeah.
Only saw a few
I was like,
episodes
I'm
of that.
recognizing this from my generals. Like, yep, Sheepbeard guessed it as well. Cool.
This is definitely not a ZPM. This is an arc power generator. I'll have you know. Thank you very much. Definitely original TM.
Trademark. All rights reserved.
As far as I know, Stargate doesn't have werewolves or wolfmen.
It might.
Oh no, wait, no, wait,
They have
hang on.
vampires.
probably yeah.
Yeah,
And
I
vampire.
was gonna say it's like Egyptian gods and Anubis is right there.
Yeah.
Anubis is there. Set might be there. Nobody knows what Set's animal is. So might be a werewolf.
If you listen to the Jaffa, it's a dribbling nose jackal.
Yeah.
I think that was the joke. I might be misremembering that. Somebody can correct me.
Yeah. It's just the funny part that it literally is called the Set Beast because nobody can actually figure out what the hell it's supposed to be in actual Egyptian mythology. It's like, it might be.
But Alvina, as you're looking at the frosted glass, you try kind of like wiping it away, but it looks to be entirely frosted on the inside. And you're unable to see it without like opening the doors. They don't look to be, well, one or two of them might be locked, but the majority of them won't be.
Mm-hmm.
They'll have like one or two like restricted areas on the left just left for extra security, but for the rest of them it's just generic. Like they need to freeze examples and whatever else they're doing.
Yeah.
You also notice that on the table there is actually like a couple broken large vats, as well as like several like what looks to be various scientific equipment. There looks to be like some analyzers and microscopes, all of that sort of technology. This definitely looks to be almost a biology lab of some variety, or like some sort of clinical lab.
Nice. I'm actually surprisingly familiar with these in real life.
As Gwent gets down into the room along with Zormir and Fukyu carrying Tarragon and Abigail, who Tarragon is just sticking to Abigail right now as she's just kind of like her eyes scanning the room, just kind of taking it all in. This is all very strange architecturally to her, this weird sci-fi white aesthetic.
But it's weird to us.
Yeah, we're kind of used to weird by now.
Mm-hmm. Gwen, as you land down in the room and your eyes immediately start analyzing the best hiding spots.
Corners, exits. Which way to go?
You notice two large saucer-shaped eyes staring out of you from said best hiding spot.
Has anybody?
What is your innate reaction, Gwen?
Nobody's reacted so far to
Has anybody
Nobody's
introduced the
seen
guy in the
them, by the way.
corner, or
Alvina
Are they just
literally
hiding?
just eyes towards every corner, both weapons immediately drawn. Which corner? Where are they?
Just
just point? That one.
As the creature
Hey.
recognizing that you have recognized where it is, it immediately starts like you all hear like a high pitch yelp as it immediately starts kind of scrambling out. You all see what looks to be almost a semi-transparent ET, or like a Roswell Grey,
Oh.
probably more accurately. This large slime humanoid with these large oval eyes, kind of bobbling in there, just like on the top of their surface. It's almost cosmetic in a way. They are going to throw out their hands and scream as
It's just that happens.
I
It's a
need
screaming
those
contest.
closest.
I'll be
Actually, I'm
them.
just gonna push the entire room back. I need everyone to make me a strength saving throw.
Cool.
What is their spellcasting ability modifier?
Well, hey, zombie.
Yep,
Lou
checks
goes
out.
flying.
You're not used to your new body yet. Just
Yeah.
It turns out Lou's new body really aerodynamic.
mm.
We gave him.
we built a wingsuit into it just so
We've
just
got-
in case he
he's-
fell off.
He's got wheels.
Oh, he's on rollerblades.
Yeah, I was thinking Heelys. I was getting hit by a table.
Ow.
More importantly, the table got hit by you.
That's accurate.
It just comes
Yeah,
smashing
it's
towards you
stable.
because it gets thrown back with the he's doing a telekinesis attack, or they're doing a telekinesis attack. That's just sending everything in their path flying, and as the table flies towards you, you just bat it away. It starts spinning off behind you. For the rest of that, for the
rest of you.
for the rest of you that's
Roast.
failed, you are thrown back against the wall and are restrained by the telekinetic grip. I'm also going to give you a d6 fall damage, effectively, for getting hit against the wall.
Bonk.
So those who failed the DC 18, which I
Oh,
think
thanks,
was literally just Gwent and Lou, you take 4 bludgeoning damage. And let's
And
This
do
is the way to
the...
make friends.
Yep, just hands up, friends. We're friends. We just want to turn the power on.
As the NPCs also get thrown back, as Abigail kind of gets thrown into one of the pipes, and as Tarragon gets thrown towards them, they kind of reach out and grab Tarragon. As Jones just gets hit against the pipe and then spins off of it and like against the back wall. And you can hear a no good way to make friends.
There's a growl, because Alvina's definitely heard the yelp of Amity and Tarragon in the back. She's growling.
But the creature kind of looks around.
4 points of damage.
Yep, 4 points of bludgeoning damage. The creature is kind of looking around at all of you. There is definitely fear and pain in their voice. They're kind of like clutching at themselves. It looks like they're barely being able to hold themselves together. You can see their body is kind of vibrating as they start kind of like running towards the tunnel down.
Abin is going to move to intercept here, like around here.
All right,
She's
you
fast.
go for it. What would the rest of the party like to do?
Is everyone else still restrained?
No.
Oh yes,
I'm
they're gonna.
not.
With NPCs and Lou and stuff.
Yeah, NPCs. I'll try and unrestrain them. I don't know how I would.
They're being telepathically held there by the ooze creature.
Okay, in that case, I'll slowly approach the ooze, saying, "Friends, no hurt, friends." I just cycling through all the languages I know, which I think is just common, Dwarvish, and Celestial.
Right. You do so, but the creature seems to be in too much pain to understand you. And as they notice that both Alvina and Zormir have gone in their path, they're going to stop and they're going to clutch themselves, kind of their heads bowing down. And again, they are going to scream. But this time, their entire body is going to almost ripple and cascade into itself in only like half a second or so, as they almost pop from existence. And they disappear. The telepathic hold on everyone drops.
Invisibility.
Oh.
No, the air kind of sucks in that the artificers recognize as Dimension Door. only a very
Probably I
strange
would
form of it.
notice that as well.
I think, to be honest, we probably all do.
Yeah, that's true.
Lou uses it a lot.
You all notice that some form of teleportation spell is actually more accurate because it's not technically Dimension Door.
Who here has ranged healing?
Gwen.
Yeah,
Here,
bit
has
of ranged
healing.
Gwen.
but why?
It was in pain. Next time it shows up, do we want to make it less in pain so it's less likely to attack out of fear?
Alvina's gonna run over and start fussing over these two, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
That's what Alvina's
Beautiful.
doing.
Plus, Lou needs healing.
Tarragon hasn't taken any damage, but Abigail's taken a bruise to the back shoulder.
Alvina's just gonna be fussing. She's just fussing generally. Over the pair of them.
Jones is gonna like climb up on the pipe and kind of get down.
I will make sure Jones is okay. You okay there, bud?
Yeah, that little one, that I could see through them.
Yeah. Seen anything like that before?
It's familiar. Damn it! If only I could remember more.
It's okay. It's okay, bud. At least we know it's meant to be here.
What's
There's
that you've? What's with the crystals?
Oh, I think this is how this place is powered. It siphons energy from somewhere else.
Oh, you sound like a scientist.
Looking at it, can I tell why it's not working? Is it
Uh,
because where it's siphoning energy from is not there anymore, or?
So these things generally have a limited lifespan. Although with your understanding of how entropy works and the size of the demiplane it's creating, it will probably last a good 1,000 years or so. The problem is it's been more than 1,000 years or so.
Literally, like, it
Fair.
can last 1,000 years. Unfortunately, it's been that.
Okay, the
Unfortunately,
battery
it's
is
been several
just flat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like it's been. It looks like it was never deactivated.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's been in constant use.
This is why, everyone watching, you turn your lights off when you leave when you leave the house.
Yeah, you'll...
It does look like it would.
Just the AC.
It would only draw energy while it's actively being used. So these could be stored in permanently without draining battery.
Yeah, so there might be a spare battery, but unlikely, I think.
Well, there's a good chance there'll be one, but it'll be in storage somewhere, right? Like, it makes sense
I was
that
gonna say,
lab like
if-
this would have more than one.
Yes.
Don't just kind of glance at it like, yeah, they've got one up in security. Ooh, why do I know that?
Up in... Fine. Who feels like climbing a ladder?
Should we not? Should we not?
Also, yeah.
If the oozes are attacking us, should we not? Surely the ooze humanoid has something to do with it.
Yeah, we should probably see where they've gone.
I think they
Random
went.
corridor.
It was running out the corridor before I stopped
Yeah.
it, so probably.
And
I've got calm emotions that might stop its pain from it. If I can get within 20 feet of it. Oh no, 60 feet.
I'll throw you at it. How about that? Alvin says it with a grin.
Before
Let's do-
we continue on, we're going to take a little break there because I need to get some water and stuff, and we're coming to 8. So we can take our first break there. You've discovered what appears to be the source of what's disturbing the rest of the platinum ooze. Some sort of platinum humanoid ooze, which would be called a placnoid for those interested.
Ooh, Placnoid.
Placnoids are a playable race in Alterra.
Do they
nice.
use the what's it called stat block? The ooze person from thing what do they have?
I think it's the planar book they have.
It's
Plasmoid.
Plasmoid.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the code. Because they're cool.
Oh, it's not Placnoid. It's Plasnoid. Placnoids are the plastic people.
Okay.
Oh, they're the ones that Grog yeeted.
Yeah, the Ken and Barbie doll
Yeah.
creatures.
Yeah,
Because they're plastic. They're plastic mannequin
these
noise.
are plasmoids.
Is plasmoid. Technically it's plasnoid. There should be an N on M there, Wizards of the Coast. Get it right.
I think for them it's plasma person is the reason. Because I think the
Well,
plasmoids are specifically plasma. These ones are different. These are
tough.
slime. They're cooler.
These ones have souls,
Yeah.
and therefore they're annoyed.
Yay.
Therefore, they're a
So-
friend, not a pet.
It's true, and if they weren't an agonizing pain, they'd probably be sentient, if not an agonizing pain.
Yep.
It's fine.
For who knows how long.
We have
Goal is to heal.
we have at least 3 options.
Hammer, sword,
Yeah.
fist.
Right.
Now-
Well, you guys discuss this. I'm actually gonna go have that break.
We
Yeah,
have
you go.
you go. We're gonna shit talk. We have healing. Might do it. We have calm emotions. Might do it. I can punch it. Might do it.
No, let's not do that one. Healing and calm emotions first.
It's the
I was
third
actually-
option.
I was actually getting in the way to go try and heal it. It's just I don't have a ranged one.
Yeah, nor do I.
Unfortunately, Alvina was pursuit to I'm gonna kill it before that. I don't think that an angry Alvina at all helped the situation there. I'm gonna be honest, but she's not gonna react nicely.
I mean, it
Why?
threw me against the wall, so I'm okay with team kill it.
Yay! It
If you
threw
were
a
in pain,
table.
you would throw yourself against the wall too.
I think you'd find I'd throw myself out the door is the way to go.
Yeah, I've seen
Not
Gwen
against
in
the wall.
pain. He jumped out a window.
There isn't a door here. There's a ladder.
There's always a door if you look hard enough.
Well, yeah, but
The
there was
world
also
is
an
a door to run
Alvina in
through.
front of the door.
He started it. I was looking at the fridge. And then he threw a table at me and knocked Abby and Tarragon into a wall. So he started it.
Hmm.
Well, it started.
Yes, I'm just saying we could maybe forgive it.
We'll see. We see
Anyway,
it. We see it next.
yeah.
We open a door. Immediately see it screams Alvin at Firebolt dead. Okay, done. Problem solved.
There's a person.
Was. It's fine. You can have this one as a pet.
It has a soul. It's a friend.
So
Or a
does your
pet.
robot.
My robot doesn't have a soul.
Yet.
I think it might do.
Wait a minute. I know where we can keep
Okay.
it.
Point correct.
We can keep it in the med
trauma
bay with Randy.
cases.
We can keep it in the med bay with Randy.
Oh god,
No. No.
so we can keep it in the med bay inside Randy.
No,
It's an ooze. It's flexible.
Yeah, that's better.
we don't know how flexible.
Yeah, and it's
It might just have like ooze skin.
you don't want it to get it. It's not one to get involved in the tangled mess that is Randy.
How many personalities does Randy have now?
3.
3.
Not a single good one.
It's 3 of them, and none of them are
So
sane.
you add one more to make it a nice even number.
Well,
Is that the issue?
well, no, one of them's sane. One of them's just a cool, collected, logical robot.
I'm gonna be honest, Bob.
Other
I don't
one
think
is
you
a
know what
lazy-
sane means if you think that's sane.
Well, most of the time it's just been the
The
fucking
initial
mushroom.
one.
The
Yeah.
one with,
So
with
the sane one is the one that doesn't choose to interact with us.
Yeah.
yes. The sane one is the one who maybe says a few words. The rest of the time, it's the crazy.
It's the crazy you built or the crazy that grew on it.
Crazy
So
that
just to
grew on
check,
it.
the sane one is the one that waits until you pass out from exhaustion to take you to bed. That's the quote unquote sane.
No,
version.
that's the crazy one. The sane one is the one that stands over Lou's body when he's asleep with an axe. That's the sane
I
one.
was about to say that as well.
Same wavelength there.
I mean, we've all considered it doing it to somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Have
but
we?
usually it's the fuck you.
I don't think the potion making ones actually talk to anyone yet.
They have. They They've made like
Is that the one that tried to kill Lou?
No,
That was actually the mushroom, I think. I think that one was the mushroom.
that's the mushroom. Is it? Well, technically, the potion maker and the mushroom are both the same
Oh, it's a
druid.
collaboration.
They're
It's a collaborative
both
effort.
part of the. They're both part of the mycelial network. They're both personalities out of there. One's just a bit more laid back. The other one's mildly
Laid
psychotic
back.
druid.
I do like. I just remembered, like, I wonder where that Mycelium Network plotline would have gone if I hadn't pulled you out of it to stop you dying.
It might still go. I did take some and give it to Randy.
No, forgot about that.
Because he needs more.
He needs more.
We might need an inn later.
We had an inn. We got rid of it.
Exactly, it's where we need a new inn.
I think it was already being in and hacked.
It
It
was.
tried to kill Lou.
What do you mean
Yeah,
in and hacked? It wasn't hacked. That was its original purpose. It's working
Like
as
a
intended.
subroutine put in by you, kill Lou
The kill Lou.
in case of emergency.
in case
In
of
case of emergency, kill Lou.
In case of emergency, let's just
Yeah,
kill
in
the
case of
cultists.
emergency, in case of fun, like in case Lou starts acting more
It's
culty.
fun.
It's Plan C. Plan cultist.
If
Like,
anything,
has
he
Zormir joined a cult? If so, kill Lou.
Yep.
If I remember
Doesn't even matter if it's
rightly,
Lou's
Gwen
cult,
wanted
just-
to join said organization.
well, the reason why we kill Lou at that point is because if Zormir joins a cult, he might leave it, but that means he's potentially influenceable enough to be in a cult. Meaning we have to get rid of Lou before he joins Lou's cult.
Killing Lou. I have returned.
Not cult.
Yeah, we're killing
Only
Lou.
if Zorma joins the cult.
Yeah, it's Plan C. Kill Lou if Zormir joins a cult. Any cult.
Interesting. Any fun?
Church or congregation.
Bad dog Lou.
All right. Are we ready to get going again?
As soon as Point gets
Yeah.
back in the game, because they've disconnected.
Yeah.
Have I?
Apparently.
Yes.
Oh, they're all
Your
20.
name left row 20. There you go.
So I just tapped out looking at pictures of cryptids.
Nice.
Of course. Yeah. All right. What were the party wanting to do?
Find
Yeah.
the blob?
Yep.
Look
You have the
down the
option.
corridor.
I mean, it teleported away. Who knows where it is? You have the option of going down the the corridor to back to the silo, back to the bottom of the silo, or heading up to security. Which one did we want to go with?
Let's try that corridor. See if we can find the help it out.
Yeah. Oh, I know why you left. You just had a disconnect on the Discord as well. You just had a voice blip.
Oh yeah, Chrome is not
Yeah.
behaving nicely at the moment.
That'll be it.
Just come out row 20, you know.
Yeah.
All right. As put your marching order on the corridor where you would like to go.
Out the corridors
You at the
above us
back.
again. Yep.
It should be beneath you now.
It is, yes.
Someone put me in there somewhere.
Alvina's going first.
in the middle.
Alvina's going first.
For the front and back.
Unless anyone is going, we want diplomacy
Gonna
first.
Put this back a little bit.
Yes, we want
Yeah,
we want
work.
diplomacy first. I'll be in front of Alvina, but ready to jump behind Alvina if things go.
Yeah.
bad.
That's what I was like.
I'll
do-
be right in the back.
No, you want me at the back.
Probably shouldn't even be this wide because it's literally just going to the bottom of the goddamn silo.
I want to be right in the back.
So if anything sneaks
There
up
you go.
behind us, you're going to take the blow.
Here's Lou. Lou's
He's
alright.
made of metal now.
Yeah, and he said he's been saying he's really damaged
He'll
for
be
the
fine.
past little while.
Very much.
He'll be fine.
Yeah.
Also, we've blown up everything behind us.
True.
Where's Point?
So,
There's Point.
In that case, let me do my thing. Everybody takes 20, 24 temp hit points and a
Yay.
inspiration.
Oh, hero. Hero's
A D8. Yes.
hero die. Where's my hero die? I have it somewhere. I have so many things listed. Yep, there it is. Hero die D8 Gwent. I have If anyone
Yeah.
takes a gander at my character sheet, you see how many just, like, consumable abilities Alvin has.
All right. As you travel down the corridor and you eventually get to the exit, it seems to exit inside the bottom of the silo 200 feet down. And as you come in here, you see first and foremost the bottom of the glass tube that runs all the way to the top of it. And it seems to connect with a large dome or a large glass dome that has been partially destroyed.
Ooh.
It looks like there's a little access valve at the top of the dome where it meets the cylinder where it's been shut. So it looks like it releases to like flood the dome with water. But it looks like there is a large, almost cradle in the center of the silo underneath it, where it looks like something should be in the dome, but it's the dome has been destroyed and whatever is in it has been removed. You can see almost no, it would have been cleaned after a couple thousand years. So it's actually cleaned. And around the bottom of the silo is what can only be described as massive blobs of platinum ooze all over it. There is almost, if you imagine the treasure trove of a dragon, but all of it is silver platinum oozes. Just dotting this room. And I feel like I gotta draw this for really capture the essence here of just how mountainous these massive slabs of platinum ooze are.
Maybe we don't want to go this way?
We really don't.
And it looks like they've kind of like trailed off into the various trails of it. However, nope.
I mean, unless
Where am
he
I?
wants to do some ferrying.
Oh, I'm not on the clicking, that's why. Whoa. Put you down the token. By the break in the glass, kind of like crouched, hunched over, clutching at their side, is the plasnoid that you previously saw, just in the center near the crack in the glass dome. He has not, or they have not noticed you because it's an ooze. It doesn't have biological sex. They have not noticed you. What would you like to do?
Well,
As you get to the edge of this this tunnel.
so just the end of the corridor, are we?
Yeah, move yourself to the end of the corridor. It kind of comes partway into the room. There's just a giant eagle following you all in.
So why not?
How far away is it?
Is that the actual distance?
Yeah.
45 meters. You can calm
Within
motion
range.
from there.
Yeah, calm motions. I will first make my presence known.
Actually, I'd calm emotions it first, otherwise it's gonna panic.
Fair.
Yeah, you're gonna startle it.
Calm emotions
and
it.
It's gonna teleport away
Okay.
again.
I believe it gets a charisma save.
I think so. Calm.
Putting it open after Chrome crashed.
I'll get it. Emotion.
Yeah, charisma save, DC 17. There it is.
DC 17. I don't need the telekinesis anymore. With it, it's still connected.
Oh yeah, it's
it gets-
hilarious. It's a humanoid. It works. Yay!
So my Nagaboon was, this works on monsters.
Ah, yeah.
15.
Fails.
Fails.
Hey.
All right, you see there's almost like a moment of calmness washes over them before the pain starts kind of beating back against it. They've got a moment
Healing
of
word.
sanity. You cast Healing Word on them. They are already at
Yep.
full health.
Yeah, it's
Worth a try.
a pain. It's gonna be a restoration.
Yeah, lesser restoration probably.
Or non-spell based fix.
Who knows?
Concussion.
Who here understands plasnoid biology to make a medicine check?
I can try,
No.
but no.
Sure. This
Nature?
I could do a vague check, but I think probably at disadvantage
That's
for
a no.
medicine.
Oozes by technicality are a natural
specifically for,
creature usually in games, so that's why I rolled nature just generally. So do I have ever dealt with an ooze?
Well, you know, by that argument, so are humans.
That was absolutely not a medicine check for it. It was like, have I ever dealt with something that could even compare to this? No, was the answer.
Probably
Right.
not.
Probably not. Gwen, while you
Wait, mate.
while you aren't an expert on plasnoid biology in any means of the sense, in fact, you actually know nothing here. You do notice something that does not seem to fit where it should. Particularly as you are looking into the crouched over, agonizing body of this plasnoid, it's almost glowy, alien-like texture, semi-transparent, platinum skin. You notice that there is a big old chunk of red brain matter floating in its body that does not mesh with the rest of its body. It is in its stomach, or in its stomach-like area.
I have an idea.
Doesn't have a stomach. It's just
Anybody have
in a ooze. It's
mage
just floating
hand?
about.
I have
I
hands.
do.
I have
Yeah.
mage hand.
I don't.
But, you know, I've
Do you
got
want
to
to
be
try and
30 feet.
grab it?
The blob? Or...
So if I can use mage hands to poke a hand into it and pull it out, I will try that.
Why not? Who's doing what first? Let's get an order of events.
Nico Alva, thank you for the follow.
Assuming I've just been told it's probably that
I'll
thing
go up
causing
Yeah,
issues.
try and remove
30
it.
feet.
I can maybe grab it, but
Let's use mage hand first, just because.
Yeah, let's try not
crap.
you first.
roll 20 plus 3, no D again.
Don't mind me. I'm just setting up for stuff.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's fine.
Totally not initiative.
Who's doing the first mage hand?
I'll
me.
try.
Chris, you rolled a 20, not a D20 again.
For God's sake.
Yep.
Rolling D.
How hard is it to do a D before the
Apparently-
number?
Yeah.
Is your keyboard maybe a bit buggered?
Maybe. Who knows? There we
Yeah.
go. 12. All right. The point as you reach out, as you cast your mage hand and you know, send it forward.
Point rolled a D0.
I just want to see if I could.
Suddenly the giant mountains of platinum ooze around begin to become agitated as tendrils lash out at the mage hand. It looks like they are overly protective of this plasnoid.
Okay, in that case, just immediately mage hand back. Just nope.
Yeah, unfortunately they have been activated now. So if you want to try and get this brain matter out of this plasnoid, you're gonna have to do it while avoiding the attacks that are about to come at you. Everyone roll initiative.
Okay, I've got an idea.
I also have an idea, actually.
I'm also assuming some of you came out of the tunnel so you could actually see.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if there was a floor, if it was just the basin there.
Oh no, yeah, you are on the ground floor now.
Okay.
The tunnel just kind of goes a little bit more into the silo. There's actually gaps like back to the left and right of it.
Lou says, advantage now!
Yeah,
Mike just
that's
rolls it
because
up.
of the dragon
It's
thing
still
that I
just rolled
picked
one.
up, but I didn't.
Oh no.
No, he did roll 2. He
Use
just rolled a
advantage.
nat 1 on the second one.
Mm.
It's like mine, it just rolls them in certain ways. That mine just does it automatically, because it's using the character sheet. Loser's got beyonds, so...
Terragon and Abby should actually be back. This is they're just here to enjoy the ride. Jones wants to try and help the creature.
Good for him.
He feels a connection, like he's seen this creature before.
Friend.
Like that could
Friend.
be a bit of his brain.
It
No.
might be actually.
No.
That's why I'm saying it.
Mm.
Like a slight lobotomy. You know, the memory loss.
Yeah, I knew you were going for it. It's appropriate. It'd be
It fits,
dark. It'd be dark.
Is everyone on the initiative?
Yes.
Where is?
I didn't click on token. Sorry.
Oh,
What did you roll?
you roll 14.
14.
And then I'll just put in the standard support rounds because we've now got 3 NPCs.
See, Alvina, I believe,
You'll
is
get
45. Alvina is, I believe, 45 feet away from it, so...
No, that's supposed to be 10, not 19. Okay. Alvina, as pseudopods and tendrils begin rising out and the mountains of ooze begins kind of shifting in its form, you were the first to react as the tendrils are starting to like lash out towards your party. What would you like to do?
Okay, so Alvina, honestly, you other guys are running towards the little blob guy, right?
I'm getting near the edge of the mountain.
I mean, you're running at that guy to
Yes.
try and do something, basically. Yeah, Alvina's
Yes.
going to basically provide fire support, basically, then. Very literally. Although, also, she's going to use her gauntlets and attune to both sword and hammer for the combat, because we're all initiative, so happened. She is going to move up... I don't even need to move up particularly far, to be honest. Yeah, I'll try and draw their attention, so Alvina will rage. Move out to about here, probably. Like, not too close to him. And she will hock a fireball at the big oozes, basically.
Go for it.
Yeah, so I'll tick down fireball again. Fireball.
I guess it is technically in motion, so it gets a dex save because now it actually is a creature.
Yep.
It succeeds. Does not have evasion, so it takes half.
15 fire damage, ignoring resistance to fire. It's a thing. It's mostly just to get its attention. And keep it away from the others who are going to do the other work.
Okay. Is that you?
Yeah, that is me.
At the end of your turn, the room effectively has a legendary action for the pod. It's going to lash out with a pseudopod towards you and try and hit you.
It probably will.
For a 19 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Where 17 bludgeoning damage.
Okay, halves to 8.
And I need a wisdom saving throw.
Just a flat wisdom, no charm or anything, I'm assuming.
Nope. This is against confusion.
Ah, yay.
They want you to join the hive mind.
19? That's not bad!
19 succeeds.
Yeah.
Yay! I'll take a 19.
Luckily, while you got some of the ooze on you from just the pseudopod smacking you, you're able to kind of get it off before it starts seeping into your brain and connecting you to them.
I just burn it off.
Recognize
I
it
just,
from before.
yeah, I just ignite my hair when it gets into my head.
Like, no,
Like,
not
nope.
again.
Lou Grim, it is your turn. These 5 mountains of platinum ooze are not happy. What would you like to do?
I'd like some assistance and fire support, honestly, Lou, if you're up for it.
Yeah, get out of the town. Get out of the tunnel. There you go. I don't even know why Gwent is so forward. Gwent's clearly going to be the one at the back.
He said he was in the middle as well.
If Elvina said I'll throw some fire from chromatic orb.
Yeah.
Yep, at the same mountain that Alvina was attacking.
Yeah.
All right, go for it.
That's a J point. Are there actually 2 mountains here? Are they 2 separate creatures?
There are 5.
Alvina would have thrown it
22.
basically at if she as many as she can get in the range of it basically, since it's a 20-foot burst. So at least
presumably
2.
only 2.
Yeah, it'd be at least 2.
That's a good point, actually. Let me mark that down. Oh, you know what? It's actually better if I just duplicate. Here you go. Each of you have a central body, so I can track this on you instead of just
They have a
on
nucleus.
a page. Have a nucleus.
Attack the nucleus.
Shouldn't that not be like attack of the nuclei?
I actually don't remember what the plural for. I think it's nuclei. Yeah, I think
It's
you're right.
nuclei, yeah.
All right, there we go.
And I guess another deck save for the other one, I guess, unless they both just made it.
I mean, I take it a 22 hit.
What did I have? A +7? No,
Yeah,
that
it
was the
was a
attack.
+3.
+3. Could just look back at the stat block, but no.
Hey, it failed!
Yeah.
By 1.
Okay, so -15 to the first one, and then we'll -30 to the other one.
Yay.
One over here took the most damage.
Cool.
It's just a little smaller, a little bit jammed in between the other 2. But yes, Lou, you're wanting to attack the more damaged one. 22 to 5. Yep, it hits. 21 fire damage. It takes it. All right.
Nice.
Feel free to move your mini on your map wherever you'd like to go. It is now the blob's turn. And the blob doesn't actually do anything. But the giant mountains around him will defend them as well. Let's see. They are going to use a Ooze Maelstrom attack.
Ooh.
Ooh, fancy.
As the one closest to all of you is going to wash down at you in a 5-foot deep ooze, 30-foot radius, blah, 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 blah. What is that? 10, 20, 30, 40? Ooh, I can pretty much get all of you central tier.
Anyone who's at the front.
Okay. I'm going to say everyone up to Zormir. We'll say Zormir blocks the rest of the tunnel.
Get back out here. Get back out here, Lou.
What? I hadn't got right to moving.
Yeah. It's too late now. You had your turn.
It's fine. Gwent
was
blocked
still
you going
taking
in
my
further enough.
turn.
Everyone outside the tunnel, up to Zormir, including Zormir, make me a strength saving throw as just the ooze comes swooping down on you like a tidal wave and tries to suck you into it. You see how it just like goes slightly into the tunnel there? Beautiful.
I'm hero pointing that. Fuck off.
I'm not, because I think I need to use my Destiny for something else.
Damn it! I got 12 anyway. Destiny, not hero point, but you know what I mean. Actually, I was gonna. Actually, no, I have hero dice. I'll hero dice it instead.
I'm gonna
do that.
Yeah, what I roll? Yes, I'm also going to do that.
15. It's probably still a fail, but I'll take it.
This one is
17.
a DC 18 for their effectively abilities. Yeah.
6 plus
maybe
And
7. No, okay. 13.
You all take if you failed a DC 18, you are all take 19 bludgeoning damage as this tidal wave of ooze comes and slaps you.
Half to
And since it is a maelstrom,
Ow.
it sucks you in 10 foot towards its nuclei.
Oh, neat. So I'm.
That is the worst thing
no.
I've seen in quite a while.
I'm like
That's
here
good.
now. Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna grab you all.
I'm fine with
The
that.
opposite direction I want to be.
But since you're also all in contact with it, I need you all
Yeah,
to make me a wisdom saving throw against confusion.
Here's the worrying part.
Oh, God.
19 again.
10.
I'm
Might
failing the
try.
strength
Wisdom
saves,
saving,
but I'm passing the wisdom one somehow.
I don't know how I'm going to get it out without
I have an
Destiny,
idea.
so I can't use my Destiny.
Well,
14?
Jones, someone failed. Jones failed. Yep.
Did fail. The point also failed. Assuming is anybody doing anything before I announce the results?
yeah, I'm gonna
happy
use
with the 19.
use the dice from Gwent.
Hero die.
I forgot about that.
Wait, no. What was everyone's actually rolls? You might not have failed.
19.
I forgot. You're all using different things. I got that.
14.
14 actually does succeed. The point.
Hey!
13.
Okay, you just fail.
Yep.
And Dormir, you also then succeed. So it's just the point and Jones that unfortunately failed, which is the 2 icons. Okay. But luckily for you, that is the blob's turn. I probably should have done a legendary at the end of lose, but oh well, I've got 2 more of them anyway. The point, it would be your turn, but you are now covered in the ooze. You're actually being pulled into its body. Luckily for you, it doesn't cause you acid damage. It just links you to the pain and agony that this placnoid is feeling.
I've just realised something. Wait, is this you point? This
Actually-
one there?
Yes.
If you make the attack, you can only attack the ooze, which is quite nice.
Okay.
So
So
roll me a D10.
given I am connected, can I try and send the message back? We will help. Stop trying to kill us. We will help.
Not
Uh-oh.
at first because you failed the save.
Okay.
1. Creature uses all his moves to move in a random direction. Determine the direction, roll a d8 and assign a dice.
Oh, God.
Creature doesn't take an action this turn. So you just
Okay.
run somewhere.
Okay, 1 is directly up and then clockwise round.
Yep.
6.
Six.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Down to the left, opposite direction where I want to go.
Yep.
How much movement you got?
30.
It's full movement, I think, yeah.
Oh,
There you go.
60 then if I dash.
You don't dash. It's just you don't use an action.
You don't get
Okay.
an action the turn, you just...
You have gone deeper into the body, though. I will say at the end of your turn, make a wisdom, not to undo the confusion, but to see if you can break through psychically the pain you're being inflicted with.
Okay.
Just when it first comes on, because of that failed save, you
That's a 10.
are overwhelmed by it.
Mm.
But unfortunately, while you try and gather your sentience inside the pain and the existential void around you, it's too much. It's too much, man. You can't push through the void.
Yep. I've been there with a migraine before.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you could always hope
Yep.
to come out the other end.
He doesn't know where he's going.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Hope. Yeah, it keeps going in the same direction.
If he keeps rolling 1s, he keeps rolling the same 6.
Yeah, same direction.
Did I ever add Tarragon to this? I don't think I ever added Tarragon to this. Should add
Well, I
Tarragon to
think
this
you
at some
did.
point.
She's got a... Oh yeah, she's not
Oh,
on
no,
that.
yeah.
She has a power.
But I have a support call macro. I've just never updated for the new NPCs since we got Jones and not fair Lucas is on here. I just never got updated for Tarragon.
Tarragon and...
It's been a while since you've had NPCs in the fight because I wanted to kind of focus in on smaller stories.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But since
And
Jones is
Abby
currently
was,
incapacitated,
dying.
you have Abigail's support action or Tarragon's, which I need to double check what that was. I think
I
it's
know
a
she's
fear
got an
effect.
intimidating glare, and I know the weapon of the
She has a
paladin.
utility.
Yeah.
She just has the one utility action because she's low level right now.
She's a child. I somehow don't think that oozers can be frightened. I'm gonna be honest.
I don't think any of the.
I mean, maybe not that big.
The big ones, definitely not. The Noid, probably, but I don't think we want to scare the Noid, really.
I think the noise already incredibly frightened.
Yeah,
Just have Abby.
I mean, we just stood there and it was frightening.
Have Abby combat action would be nice, because then we get some bonuses to saves.
For having her dual commander strike.
Yeah, I think that's probably a good bet, right?
Yep. Because you will get once she runs forward and kind of attacks the ooze that's coming in. She'll get in front of Gwen.
Yeah.
And I kind of look back at Gwen. It's only fair I put my life on the line, right? You saved me, I'll save you. Feel like I owe you that much. As she goes sweeping in with the halberd.
She's hacking away all the tentacles, isn't she?
And I really gotta set this up so I can just do one attack with her for both of it. Because I actually need to double click it. Because she makes 2 attacks.
Yep,
But she hits both of them. Actually, what was this AC? Oh yeah, 16. That's fine.
probably less
Hits
than
both
18.
and will deal 12 So 19 damage. If I do
19
basic
total.
maths.
Yes.
19 to this one.
We get a +1 bonus to all attacks and saving throws until they next.
And pretty much everyone within 60 feet, which does just include Alvina.
Yeah.
You all have it's actually a
How's it got
+2. It stacks.
Ooh, nice.
Because each time she makes an attack, you're inspired by her commander presence.
Nice.
Nice.
So yeah, +2 to all attack and saving throws until the end of the next matching support round, which will be round 10. Zormir, it is your turn.
All right.
Once she gets high enough to do 3 attacks, it gets even cooler.
Yeah, because she's a fighter, isn't she? So she gets more.
Can I still move within?
Yes, it will require a strength check, but it's like a DC 10 to move in, and it'll be difficult terrain.
All right. I'll do this strength check first.
Yep, that's fine. DC 10, you're able to wade through it.
I'm just
it's
gonna move as much as I can towards it. Just to,
Okay.
That'll be half.
so 15 towards it.
15's one more there.
There.
Get to the very edge of it.
I'm imagining because they're white on the thing. I know it's actually silver, but it looks like mochi.
It's more so I can see clearly what the thing is, because I'm gonna use my destiny, and I'm also gonna sort of twist the spell a bit and create an air bubble round the actual invading substance.
Okay.
You get air bubble.
you probably-
blob. Cool.
You're
Yeah,
just
but
at
is
the
it a
edge.
lone creature?
Yeah, so I'll say you like pop your head out.
Was it the head on a slime?
I'm gonna allow this. This is really cool thematically.
It is cool.
It's not gonna stop the main ooze's attack. But it is going to kind of give them back a little bit more sentience. As they kind of temporarily have a ceasement of pain. As you do so, as you create the air bubble inside them around this foreign material, you can see them kind of like stop clutching themselves as hard, as they're still kind of experiencing that residual echo of the pain. But you can see their eyes kind of opening wider now in surprise rather than pain, as they're kind of glancing, or maybe not glancing, but kind of like slowly moving their head about to take in their surrounding. It looks like this is the first time they've really been able to think enough to take in where they are.
Where the hell am I?
But you can see that some of the oozes have kind of like started to calm down a little bit.
Expel a damn bubble. As I'm trying to push out the slime enough to communicate.
Since you are still in the ooze at the end of your turn, though, go ahead and make me a wisdom saving throw against that confusion effect.
That's a fail, isn't it?
Would you like to do anything before I announce the results?
Actually bump it up
Oh,
enough.
wait.
Question?
No. Don't you get +2 to the saving throws because of
You
You
habit?
do.
15,
You
yeah.
do.
Oh, you do.
I think
yeah.
15 make. I think it was
Doesn't do
15,
anything.
wasn't it?
It's a DC 14.
Hey.
Yeah,
Um,
15 works.
Nice.
Zormir, as you are connected with the ooze, the pain is no longer actually there. There's still you're kind of in like in an eye of a storm. There's still the echo of the pain residually bouncing around whatever this kind of like interior ethereal void space they have for a consciousness is. But you, for a moment, are able to kind of see the landscape, and the rest of you too, actually, the Point and Jones, as you are now in this. Suddenly, there's like an eye in the pane that opens up, and you're able to see the landscape for what it is. This expanse of a missing consciousness. It's almost like there's trails or an idea or something large. You have the feeling that there should be more here in this environment, and it feels like you're missing a part of yourself that there isn't. But Zomir, that's your turn. At the end of your turn, you know what? We're going to give them a moment to reply. I'm not going to use the legendary just yet until they try and expel the bubble. Gwen, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Who's the third person who's confused, by the way?
Zormir,
Jones.
the point, and Jones.
Zomir passed. He got 15 with the
Yeah.
+2 from Abby.
Oops, I'm going to actually untake this.
Yeah.
So they did.
That's right. Who's actually like? Wait, who's that? Who else is that? I thought I got two people.
Zormir, ignore all of that. The point, that's just for you.
Yay, point.
Okay.
Secret
Yeah.
point.
You finally have that eye in the storm moment that you wanted.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because there's now an eye of air inside the black noid. But yes, Gwen, what would you like to do? To
In
prep
my
this,
head,
actually.
this air bubble inside is quite large, so it's like a big, you would say almost like a target.
It's focused around the.
I can't imagine it's like that big, but it's at least like, I don't know, it's twice the size of a fist. Big enough to hit, yeah.
Oh.
It's
Would
like
I
a
be able to
melon.
use my destiny point to twist it and magic missile the actual brain so it destroys? So it's destroyed.
Oh, shoot the nucleus.
I'll allow this. I'm going to give it a little bit extra AC to compensate for the fact you're having to shoot through a little bit of the ooze.
It's magic missile. It automatically hits. No AC needed.
That's a good point. Yep, yeah.
I mean,
There's
I'm
no
willing
fault
to
here.
bang in like.
No,
I
I mean, honestly,
little
magic
bit of
missile
brain,
is
bam, bam, bam.
so rarely used. At this point, just I guess I'll calculate like a. I haven't really thought of a hit point value for the brain.
I assume 6 hit points for a little bit of brain is more than enough.
Let's give this ooze some brain damage.
How much damage do the turtles usually do to crime?
Bam, bam, bam.
Because
What?
that's effectively what he is.
Also, Gwen, why do you consistently get 2 on the magic missile? What's wrong with this one?
What is a fair? One second, I'm gonna look up what the material
real
hit points
bad.
are of things.
Hmm.
I
Object.
like a commoner's not that doesn't have that many hit points, so I assume
It
their
does.
brains have less.
It does. Commoners have 10, I think.
Yeah, but
So maybe 4 or
there's
5.
it's 2 for
I could see having 20.
3 different missiles, so 6 for a bit of brain.
No, it's okay. I know how to do this. Commoner has 1d8 hit points. I'm gonna roll a d8 to see how much this. To be fair, this isn't a commoner's brain.
The commoner's brain has 8 hit
It's a
points.
noble's brain.
So to
Oh,
add
it
a
has
bit of
7
dramatic
hit
flair,
points.
I'm gonna roll a d8, and that's how many hit points it has.
Nice.
And if it rolls low enough that you destroy it, you win the encounter. So if
Not
you
one.
don't, you have to try and hit it again. Let's find out. How many hit points has it got?
5.
5.
The blob is dead.
Hey, it's destroyed.
As your magic
I
missiles
found about
shoot
4 or
through
5.
the air, and impacts through the bubble, and you just see the brain get disintegrated from this damage. Yeah, the ooze has camped out. This has completed the criteria for the encounter. They relax you and spit you out off of them, as those who were previously incapacitated are no longer incapacitated. And I'll be back in 1 second.
I think I heard a
Oh,
telephone.
no, never
or
mind.
something. Yeah.
Somebody else is gonna get the door. Okay.
Cool.
I decided to get myself a little cheeky Friday takeout for the end of the
Yeah,
session.
fair.
Nice.
Fair.
Because, yeah, so that's fine. This is gonna bring us towards the end of the session, and then I'm gonna go get some food.
Hey,
Nice.
nice.
But as all of you come out and you can see the oozes settle down, the plaque noid also kind of like settles down, as it's still a little bit startled, a little scared about where it is. It kind of looks up at all of you, but there's also a glare of curiosity in its eyes as it washes over this strange bunch of creatures it's never seen the likes of before. And
That'll
in
bet.
a Does it know common? Would it know common? I want to give it common for the sake of communication.
We have more languages.
Would it be
between us.
telepathic communications that just automatically goes into our brain?
Yeah, let's go with
Bypassing
that.
language.
Let's go with that for
Yeah.
easier.
Let's go with that.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't
Oh,
have a
it's
mouth. It
it
just
is
barely has
psychic.
eyes. Well, even its eyes are just cosmetic.
I am just picturing it just has two googly eyes that's stuck in there.
Yeah,
I am as
absolutely.
I'm imagining flump eyes, honestly, like a little stalks with little.
One second.
Wait a minute, googly eyes. Is it just? Are we talking to a Muppet? I'm imagining like Kermit.
Going,
I'm imagining
no,
like
no, no.
Kermit right now, like semi-transparent Kermit. That's kind of cool, actually.
You start singing. Mana, mana, mana. Mana, mana.
All right. The creature in all of your heads as it telepathically communicates out large. Whoa.
Oh no!
It's King Johnny.
Who
What?
are
No.
you?
What?
We are friend.
Friend?
I'm regretting every decision.
Yep, this is your fault point.
Friend.
It was a surprise.
I am Blob.
You know, that's a very appropriate name.
Well, I am Point.
No, you are friend.
He's got you there.
You got a new name.
I am Alvina.
Yes. Yes, I am Friend Point.
Friend point. Alvina.
That'll be a thumbs up. She's like, I'm quite happy with this.
Where? Why am I not in my tube?
Where is your tube?
In a lab.
Is that your tube? Points up.
No, that was the tube for the brain.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
What does the brain look like?
Like big wrinkly brain.
How?
It was
Okay.
How-
it was taken by the strange creatures. Like you.
It probably wasn't the brain we just blew up.
It was They said big. This was little brain.
Hmm.
So it's probably bigger.
Oh, it was left over by the people who took the big brain. I tried to clean it up, but I could only feel its remaining consciousness. It didn't like being removed from the big part of the brain. It was so sad and in so much pain.
Okay. Okay. So someone did get in here, that means.
Yeah.
Do you have a concept of time?
Time. Yes.
Okay. How
long ago?
Yeah,
was it?
how long ago?
The brain?
Yes.
Ah. Let's see.
Don't break Alvina's brain with the answer, please, if you can.
Look, I'm not that
Four.
bad at maths. 4? Okay.
4,730,400,000 seconds ago.
Hang on. 4 billion.
Alright.
730 million 400,000 seconds. That's when the people came for the brain.
Give me a second.
No, another second.
About 150 years ago.
That's actually not that long.
Yeah.
Comparatively short period of
Considering
time.
they've been dead for like
They
a
Do you want to
came-
adjust your number?
No,
Or
that's
is it
correct.
150 years?
No, yeah, 150 years correct. I
Is
put
it- is
150 years in and convert it to seconds.
Yeah, fair.
It's an ancient amount of time.
Yeah, because it doesn't have a concept of years. It has a
Yeah.
concept of seconds.
It's the bit this place has been out of operation probably
Mm.
longer than the time that someone came in and nicked a brain, is my thought.
Yeah.
I was in my jar until they knocked me over.
Oh.
Ah.
I
Is your
hid while
jar
they...
like your tube?
Yes, my tube.
Okay.
They knocked it over and released me. I was in a state of semi-conscious stasis. It was nice. I had no thoughts, only feelings of being. But then these strange cloaked figures came, all shadowy and mysterious, and they took the brain.
Were they wearing something that looked like this? And I'll show them my Dark Phoenix amulet.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
Oh yes, like that.
Cool, that explains
Okay.
a lot. Okay,
Thought so.
solved. Problem solved.
Yep. Ah. Oh.
Point.
Mm.
Ask them if they've seen anything like the crystals you're holding. A power source.
Have I just been carrying that? Do you know where
It's one hand. and just-
any of these would be?
Oh no, I only know here and back through the corridor where my tube is.
Ah. Do you want to go back in your tube?
It was nice, but I feel like I'd be bored after time. Yes, I am me now. I am Blob. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, Bob.
It's Blob.
Pleasure
Pleasure
to
to meet you.
Bob. You put immediate names in Bob.
Blob, yeah. That's
Goes up.
definitely me just saying.
Goes up to Jones. I know you. You came to visit when I was not me.
You know, that surprises me a lot less than I thought it would.
Yes, when they were. Oh, I have what did they explained this to my ancestor. Genetic memory.
Yeah.
Yes, although there's not much there because they weren't fully sentient. Hello, I am Blob. I am first of sentient.
I'm waiting for that.
There's a
Hi, I'm
fellow.
Jones. To be honest, the response.
Yeah.
Jones is kind of like staring at them like quizzically, kind of taking all this in.
I'm actually surprised they're not having a frolic around here by now.
He's having memories, Zomir. Have tact.
They seem to have the same kind of energy, or at least speech, behavior.
I think I like you, Blob.
There we go.
He goes to slap Blob on the back, and his hand just goes through Blob's body.
Oh.
Just like it slows down because of the resistance, and just
Yeah.
like gets stuck in
It's
the
like-
back.
It's like putting your hand through jelly.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
if Jones likes you, I like you.
yay! Blob has friends.
Sure.
Yes, sure. Why not?
So where we go, friends? You take Blob with you. We see world. Blob want to experience.
Yes.
Point, he's staying in your room.
Fine.
Yep.
We're going
Your
to.
pet now.
We were going to
So
go up
Vina
to
has no
security,
room.
see if we can
I already have a
turn the
roommate.
power back on.
Oh,
Yeah.
Blob is excited by this. Does Blob heard something called food in your brains? What is that? What is food?
Here you go.
Oh,
Alvina
God,
will.
no.
Oh,
Alvina
God.
opens a can of food and throws it to him.
It's gonna grow.
It's very old, but he's the slime. He'll be fine.
It doesn't have memories like you do.
No,
Oh.
it's
Most food
Not
doesn't.
anymore.
no. A lot of food does.
How do I
Yeah,
get
something does.
memory?
How do you give it a
Form
memory?
them.
You.
By interactions.
Can I eat one of you?
Oh.
No.
No,
Oh.
that's my job.
Hmm. What?
No.
Can I eat your? Can I eat your?
Even sterner no for you.
Okay. So Blob no eat strange food people.
Don't eat
Okay.
other people.
Blob is learning. Blob is learning. This is good. Blob is learning.
Yes.
You'll learn a lot about food. It's fairly simple as a concept, but hard to master. So you'll figure it out.
Alvina's what we call a
No, it's the
food
point teaches
expert.
them.
What was that, Lou?
I'm saying not if the point teaches them.
That boy's actually good at cooking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As you all watch, Tarragon has come up to Blob and is now just sticking her finger in Blob's body.
Tarragon, this is Blob. Blob, this is Tarragon.
Tarragon. Are you friend? She just stares him down.
Jury's out on that one.
Abigail's just kind of like, clasping her chin. Well, she hasn't attacked him, and that's always a good.
Yeah, she's
I mean,
not
isn't she like?
saying
She's
she's not saying he smells evil.
Alvina's whispering to Abigail. I mean, she's reacting honestly friendlier than Tarragon reacts with point. So I think that's good.
Oh,
It's true though.
It's very true.
true. Still.
We'll go with acquaintance.
Jones watching like Tarragon just like pull her finger out and then like plopping it back in, pulling it out, plopping it back in.
Maybe
Is
it's not him.
going to follow suit, and he is going to stick his entire head into Blob.
Oh god.
Guys,
Jones-
I hate this. Can we stop?
Jones, maybe don't do that. I don't know if you can breathe in that.
Yeah,
You
leave Bob alone.
see Blob kind of like shivering. Ooh, memories!
Oh god,
Oh,
that
no.
helps.
It's fine. If he starts turning blue, I'll pull him out.
He's covered in fur.
As Jones like pulls his head out with a big gasp of air coming in, his eyes wide. He kind of stares at all of you. I remember.
Remember what?
What do you remember?
That's where we're gonna end for
Yeah,
tonight.
I knew that was what you were gonna do.
I remember doing this was a bad idea last time I did it.
I remember that he's acidic.
Chris is
And
like,
he's just got burned.
I don't know what he remembers.
I remember the taste of Blob.
He remembers Elysium
Yeah.
and its downfall.
Ooh.
Ooh.
But we'll
Stay
fill that in
tuned for
for
next week,
next
people.
week. Yep.
Yeah.
As we go into, should have really named this just the different name. I'm gonna go retroactively name all of this.
I warned you. I did warn you.
This is gonna be a three-part arc. But to be fair, this is I get to explore the Elysium stuff now.
Yeah, we weren't on Mod Alterra, so there's no title here now.
Actually, yeah, there's not a world of Alterra. This is on mine, where
Yeah,
it's
I'm
just
looking
Alterra
at
the
what
Shattered
you say,
Altsphere
okay, we'll say,
episode
but
dot.
You don't.
I don't title the episodes of it arcs.
All right, there we go. That brings us. That's a good stopping point. For the second part of whatever this new session is gonna be. This new arc is gonna be called. I'm gonna something Archives of Elysium or some sort of the Forgotten Tomb of Elysium. I don't know. Who knows?
Elysium Vault.
Fine.
Elysium Vault.
No, the Elysium Vault
Sounds
is classic. Yep. But you've also met potentially a new NPC if you want to take them with you. The Placnoid Blob.
May as well. We don't. I think we even mentioned we wanted a news. So.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's so cursed. I hate it.
What have you done?
Shut the Discord.
That's appropriate. I'm not showing
God.
that.
I mean,
You-
I like
you
the
might have to
snail
next
it
week.
has.
I know.
I feel
But
like its chest is too pronounced. Like,
I
it's
was
too
about to say.
muscular.
I would also say. Maybe put a different chest because
I
it
can't. I tried. I can't not have him have pecs.
pick a pick the reptilian one, because the reptilian one looks like it's got like plating, which looks kind of like
Oh, robot one? Can you not just put a Warforged one on?
There is a robot one.
Robot has metal pecs.
Try the reptilian one. Try the reptilian one, and you put that.
Yeah, reptilian one has kind of scaling down there.
Yeah, the reptilian one will be better because it's basically if you color it right, it'll look like just ooze.
Anyway, yes, thank you all for watching. Thank you for playing. Good night.
See ya.
Bye.
And thank you every single one of you for everything you've done for me, because we don't actually have to go out for the Normal World Alterra channel, so I can just do my things. Thank you, Chris. That was really fun, honestly. Yeah. I thank you also, Gwent, for my god solving that combat immediately by just shoot it.
The important thing to remember from this episode is lava is your friend. Kids, stick your hands in it when you see it. It gives you powers. Remember, that's Wolfie's creed. It's always been he loves lava.
I do like lava, to be honest. If you're gonna commit to doing something, might as well jump in wholeheartedly.
Questions later.
But yes, that's all we got time for today. I'll be back on Monday. I'm really looking forward to the next episode of this. I want to find out about Elysium. Then we get to loot the building. It'd be great. So I hope you guys enjoyed the show. Have a fantastic evening, everyone of you. Keep playing video games. Keep being awesome, you guys. Oh, the best on Twitch. Enjoy yourselves, guys. Have a wonderful weekend. Thank you very much. Good night!
Bye.
Bye.